Travesty. Good morning there. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
Nice to see you. What's going on? What's going on? Nice to see you. So sick of this song. Oh, just what?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, nothing new going on.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing here.
Oh.
Oh, but it's a travesty.
Yes, thanks for remembering, Terry. Thanks for never forgetting.
That's right.
Yes.
Carry the torch forever.
Because, you know, that billboard can't stay up forever.
No, that's true.
Time is money.
Yeah. That's right, it is.
And it's got, what, another few days left, so hope you enjoyed it.
Well, if you haven't been there, this is the last chance.
They're making miniature ones to hand out, though.
Really?
The next sticker stop, yes, Terry. Have you seen the miniature little billboards? They're really cute. They look good on, like, an office desk.
Wow, that would look awesome then on my desk.
Oh, geez, well, I'll make sure to... If that's your way of giving me a subtle hint, Terry, I'll be sure to get you one.
I do want one.
You are as subtle as a Terry Free.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, geez, you are. I forgot. Okay.
Oh.
How are you there, Stephen? You seem a little giddy.
I'm doing well, yeah.
I'm a little fatigued this morning. You're going to have to carry the load.
Really?
Wow.
I'm fatigued as well.
You what?
Why are you
I'm
fatigued?
fatigued as well.
What? Come on.
I have a 1-month-old, you know.
Oh, 1 month, though.
Whoa.
Is he 1 month already? Oh, how time flies.
Yesterday was 1 month birthday.
Yesterday was 1 month?
Wow, what kind of cake did you get?
It was nice. It was an ice cream cake.
I feel like yesterday was just born. 1 month.
Yeah, it's been a month already.
Man.
Craziness.
Has he decided on a college?
Yeah, if he makes it, that'll be great.
Palou?
I don't know. I don't know if I can afford that, so we'll probably send him somewhere else.
Who will afford a PLU for you?
Well, I mean, it's not the cheapest place in the world to go to.
I just asked who afforded it to you, the longshoreman daddy?
Mr. Longshoreman, yeah. He pulled out all of his longshoreman shekels and paid him in razor clams.
Yeah.
I love razor clams.
And they had clam chowder forever.
So you're going to be one of those dads that doesn't pay for your kids' college or what?
Well, no, I would hope that we could pay for it, but, you know, it seems that it's getting expensive.
You'll have to become a longshoreman.
And in 18 years, it's going to be really expensive.
Oh, yeah, I know.
No, I think it'll be free. But, wow.
Oh, he'll be at the old Eastgate State like the rest of us.
Until he figures out what he wants to do, that's where he's going.
1 month yesterday. Yes.
Jeez.
How'd you celebrate? What'd you do?
Well, we had dinner, obviously, but
What did you cook?
Dinner at noon, dinner at 3, dinner at 5, dinner at 7.
And what was the well-balanced meal that you cooked?
well, we had turkey last night.
Ah.
You made a full turkey?
Well, it wasn't a full turkey. I mean,
Just
I wouldn't
turkey
go that
breast.
far. Yeah, just a breast.
Uh-huh.
I'm a breast man, you see,
Okay.
so I can't deal with the carving and all that kind of stuff.
Wow. You don't have the arm strength to carve or what?
So. Benny loved it, so.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Sitting there eating turkey at the table already?
No.
No. Didn't think so.
But he let us eat, actually, the whole time without
Wow.
needing to be picked up or anything, so that was great.
Mm-hmm.
And how's the sleep going?
Well, last night wasn't the greatest, but, you know, that's how it goes.
Oh, jeez.
I could go to bed now if you want me to. Would be
Go
great.
ahead. That'd be a nice moment for the program. Go ahead, Stephen. Don't let us stop you. Just let
No, I'm here. I'm.
lay your little head down, Stephen, or your
your
oversized head down and take a little nap. Go ahead. You deserve it. You've been working hard as a daddy and a co-worker. Go ahead. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Out like a light.
We'll wake him up sometime around 9.
Okay.
If you thought the T-Man's party plane to Vegas was big last year, look out! Don't bother bringing any clothes you won't need it. We'll be drinking, we'll be midnight swimming, we'll be gambling, we'll be clubbing, we'll be blowing every cent we ever made. Give me a holiday, give me a holiday, give me a holiday. Ooh! It's Vegas time, baby!
Come on.
The T-Man's Party Plane to Vegas. Pre-boards weekdays at 7, 2, 4, and 8.
How about that?
Brought to you by Southwest Airlines and New York Casino.
Party plane to Vegas, baby!
Cube 93.
Aloha, Brittany.
Oh.
Extra takes you to Hawaii, where we spotted Mrs. Federline frolicking in the surf.
Right.
And talk about a Maui Wowie.
Yeah, it is.
Mom left her bikini at home, settling for some short shorts instead.
Stan, were you talking about a Maui Wowie?
Was I?
You're a big short guy, aren't you?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Nothing like it.
Show off your great legs. He's got those great legs.
He
too.
does.
Dude loves to wear shorts in the summertime.
Yes, he
not even the
does.
summertime kind of thingy.
With his little boots.
Right.
Just because I love my legs doesn't mean that they're great legs.
Oh, geez.
But I think it's one of my best features.
Oh, wow. I thought you were sleeping.
I should be.
to surf. And talk about a Maui Wowie. Mom left her bikini at home, settling for some short shorts instead. No sign of K-Fed or baby Sean Preston as Brit soaked up the sun.
Yes. Took a little sun and forgot for a number of hours that she's a mom.
I have pictures of her little frumpy self these days.
Oh, geez.
In the Life and Style that has Tomcat with the word split
On the cover?
Yeah, this is the one that...
That's the issue that Tom Cruise is going to sue over?
Yes.
Tom Cruise is very sue-happy, Terry.
Oh, I know.
He's a sue-happy guy. You call me gay, I'm suing you.
I know.
Call me split, I'm suing you.
Yeah, he is. But there's pictures of Brittany.
Oh, wow.
Because this is must be the split issue because it talks about all the couples splitting up.
Not the most flattering, Terry. She looks like my cousin Arlene.
Wow, really? You have a cousin Arlene?
That's right.
Frumpy like that?
Well...
And they say that she lost like her 30 pounds that she had gained with Sean Preston, but then like piled it back on.
For Arlene, it looks pretty good, Terry. For Brittany, it doesn't look that great.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sure.
I mean, if Arlene once looked like Britney Spears back in her heyday, it'd be sad for Arlene.
Sure.
But Arlene never had that kind of moment.
Well.
So Arlene.
Lucky for her with you in the family.
Looks good for Arlene.
Very good then.
Right.
But Brittany.
She never was a pop star.
No, but Brittany.
Yes.
Looking a little frump.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she opted for the shorts, probably.
Okay. All right. And why do you opt for the shorts, David?
Well, because when you're big, you get you get hot easy. You need to cool off.
Mm-hmm. You're a little worn down this morning.
And I love my legs.
Well. How many times did you have to get up last night?
And it's hard to wear mandals with
Mandals.
regular kind of clothes.
Well, a sandal's a sandal, but a mandal is a meal, Stephen. Now, how many times did you get up last night?
A few times. Yeah, I don't recall how many.
You're
actually.
required to get up?
Well, I wake up. I don't really do much, but I...
So because you're up, you head over, you change, you powder, and then you take care of the baby?
Well, we don't change. We let him wallow in it all night. Teach him a lesson.
You say, well, if Daddy has to wallow in it, you do too, son.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it was really... Last night, it didn't seem that bad. It was, I think, the night before where it was bad.
And that's when you pay for it?
And I think it catches up.
You pay for it 2 days later?
I think so,
I see how that works.
Well, but you
pay
get
it
up and
forward.
help. That's why.
What percent of the somebody has to get up and tend to the baby in the middle of the night? What percent of the time is that you?
Well, I can't feed him really, so it's not necessarily me.
I didn't require any answer, but a percent number kind of thing. I understand that you don't have boobs full of milk, despite what some people are saying around the office. Just give me a percent, and I'll take into consideration everything that a mother can do that a dad can't. Just give me what percent of the time are you getting out of bed to tend to the child's needs?
It's not a very high percentage. I'm going to go. I like to help a lot, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go with a relatively low number because I like to be in the. I still like to be in the bed, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to go with 26%.
26%. That's 1 out of 4 times. The man has to be up at 2 a.m. to do his news job.
I still wake up, but.
So you wake up.
Get out of the bed and tending to the needs. I don't know, because.
You wake up 100% of the time. You get out of bed, tend to the needs 26% of the time.
I wake up maybe 89% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if she needs assistance, then you are there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Here to help. What do you need?
What do you need me to do?
I'll fire up the grill. Stephen always offering to cook.
You need a chicken burger or something right about now.
What the hell is he doing making a chicken breast?
You mean a turkey breast?
Yeah, chicken breast would have been normal, but a turkey breast, that's so weird. Either you buy a full turkey, which you do, I guess, on Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas, or else you just buy sliced turkey and make sandwiches. Who buys a turkey breast at a grocery store?
A lot of people believe it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you'll buy a chicken breast, skinless and boneless,
Right.
Well, this was skinless and boneless as well.
but it's a turkey breast. Who buys a turkey breast? I never even thought about buying a turkey breast.
Right.
I buy sliced turkey, as I said, either smoked or turkey roll or a nice turkey breast straight from Boar's Head. And those fine people are nice enough to take care of that for me. But a turkey breast?
Yeah, and then you cook it with the mashed potatoes and the cranberries.
Steven's always having like gourmet meals every single day of the week, basically.
Well, my wife doesn't eat beef or pork, things like that. So you're kind of limited. You can't eat chicken every night.
So you got to get creative. Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm.
Although turkey's kind of like pseudo chicken. So
pseudo chicken, bonus chicken. Why won't she eat beef or pork?
Because she went to Western, and they kind of.
So she's a pseudo vegetarian,
right?
Yeah.
They kind of tell
Western
you.
is a little.
Yes, but if she's going to go vegetarian, why go just about anything that has an eye?
I think it became the taste of it now is the problem.
So turkey breast it is.
Once you start, you can't go back.
Ah,
Although you've tried to convert her many times, haven't you?
Yes.
you're a beef guy.
Come on, honey, eat some beef.
You are a beefcake.
I'm all about the beef, that's for sure.
Okay, what else is going on in the
Beef
world?
out, babe.
Can I find out what kind of sides they enjoyed last night?
What kind of sides you enjoyed last night, Stephen?
Well, actually, we didn't have that many
I don't
because
know. That many. Man, if we have one, I'm excited. Yes.
Right.
well, we had rolls, obviously.
Of course, gotta have
Well,
those
you
carbs.
can't go anywhere without them, Stephen. Yes, go ahead.
And then
What
we
else?
had the fresh fruit salad. So that was,
So those are your sides.
and I have my bonus fruit salad that I brought with me this morning right in front of me.
So chicken breast with a roll.
No, turkey breast. What
Turkey
is
breast. I can't even say it. It
So
doesn't sound
foreign to
right.
you know.
Turkey
I had
breast.
to cook it for 67 minutes.
it? Damn it.
That's too long for just turkey breast.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Turkey breast with a roll and fruit salad.
Well, 2 rolls. Come on.
No vegetable, no
No, that's they had the salad, the fruit salad.
Yeah.
To take care of the fruits
fruit
and
salad is
veggies.
not a vegetable.
I know, but you have fruits or vegetables.
All right. All right, Terry, easy. Man.
So it was really kind of a small meal.
In comparison to what he's used to cooking.
Terry, we got
Like, no potatoes? Are you kidding?
we got a chubby Brett, we got turkey breast. What else we got in the world?
We have a cat fight between Misha Barton and Paris Hilton, apparently, going on.
Mm-hmm.
The two skinnies of the world.
The two skinnies.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
I guess it
Not
started...
too many double rolls in their life.
No, I don't think so.
Double rolls.
Neither one of them are double rolling it.
Ben passes another roll. Another roll. And then Ben goes, another roll. Yes.
Apparently, it's all because the rumor was that Misha Barton was dating this guy named Cisco Adler, who is a musician.
He's the Cisco kid.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Right.
this is one of Paris's friends' ex-boyfriends, so of course that's, you can't
Yes.
have that.
But you can call him Crisco for shortening, Terry.
Crisco.
But,
See the guy who does the
like
song?
what's that now?
See the guy who does the thong song?
No, that's Cisco, but who's got
Yeah,
it?
but he's a Cisco. That's
Oh,
get
okay.
it? Cisco and
Yes.
Crisco. Yeah,
Got it.
whatever.
I thought that was frosting one time when I was a kid, Crisco.
Right.
Put 2 fingers in there.
Of course, who didn't? And how many times did he eat the baker's chocolate only to make that weird face?
Oh, my
No,
gosh.
so excited for the Bakers.
When did we buy chocolate? Yes! Score! Ah!
Somebody almost got slapped for that. Come here, moms.
Yes, it looks like chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Even almost smelled like chocolate. Didn't quite taste like chocolate. Not the one that I know.
Wah, wah.
Anyway.
Just why don't you go Baker's chocolate here?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, it's left with Misha Barton pretty much calling Paris a silly bitch.
Silly bitch.
Yeah, she's just a silly bitch. I've only met her twice, she says, so
right.
I don't know what her...
Now, Nisha Barton really has an English accent in real life, right?
Yes, I know. Yes,
Really?
she does.
Yes. She's faking it every week on the
is.
OC, Stephen, and apparently getting it done.
Yeah,
She's
I
really
never
not
knew.
from the OC.
She's not from the OC. She's from Old England. And she is masquerading her English accent every single week, Stephen.
Well, then she's a great actress.
Well, okay. But can she cook a turkey breast in 67 minutes?
I bet she could if she really put her mind to it.
Really took that long?
Why would it take that long? How thick a turkey breast are you buying?
Well, it was pretty thick.
Nah, let's have some cereal. I'm cool.
Well, I was shocked when it said that it needed that long, but
Bowl and Captain Crunch works fine for me.
Jeez.
there's some left over, so that's good.
What
Good,
did
you
you...
can slice them up and make a turkey sandwich.
I should have brought some in for you. There
What'd
was
you
actually
cook-
a lot left over.
What'd you bake the turkey at?
What did I bake it at?
Yes, what temperature or broil, whatever you did to it.
No, it was
You
baked
baked it.
like 375, I believe.
75 for 67 minutes?
Yeah.
You sure this wasn't a full turkey?
Well, it was pretty
Close
big,
enough?
but yeah, it was close enough.
Wow, just for the two of you?
That was one big breasted turkey we're running around there.
Well, I mean, you get leftovers, and then today we'll have some
Steven's like, give me the
sandwiches
Dolly
and-
Parton of turkeys over there.
Because I'm a breast man. I like them big.
Wow, Steven, this is a big moment.
The biggest.
Jeez.
Hey, you guys should come over for dinner some night.
Nisha Barton,
You have enough chairs?
Nisha
plenty.
Barton kicks Paris Hilton's ass in a fight, even though Paris Hilton is pulling her hair big time, Terry,
You think?
and trying
Yeah,
to kick her in the
probably.
nuts.
Yeah, probably. Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that, because
I think Nisha Barton's got just a little bit more of a... I don't know, they both look like they're pretty lame fighters, but...
still, if you had to pick someone, you'd go
I'm
with
going Nisha Barton.
Yeah.
If this
I
is a
would too.
cockfight and I'm sitting around the ring, Terry, I'm putting 100 on Nisha Barton. I'm not looking back.
Right, I
I'm
hear
walking to
you.
the window to collect.
And then I still have some more news about Paris Hilton, and it actually has to do with Lindsay Lohan this time. Apparently,
I'm going 100 on Lindsay, Terry. I'm not looking back.
Oh, geez, no doubt.
You know,
Lindsay's taking on both of them.
I'm starting to realize there are very few women that Paris Hilton could be fighting in a ring, in a cockfighting ring, Terry.
Yes.
That I'm putting my money on her.
Right.
Jessica Tandy.
I'm going Jessica Tandy. I'm not looking back.
Nicole Richie? Nicole Richie for sure.
All right.
But anyway, in an interview in the new issue of
I'm going Jane Fonda. I'm not looking back, Terry.
You're probably right.
I'm on a roll now.
Yeah,
I'm collecting my winnings.
Is it a double roll?
Oh.
Roll.
Only one roll is good enough for me, yes.
Dakota Fanning. There you go.
Geez.
Oh, well, she'll take them all down. Handicap match. Yes, what's that now, Terry?
Apparently, they asked Lindsay Lohan if she would trust Paris Hilton with her boyfriend.
Right.
And she said, "You must be kidding."
Who said that, Lindsay Lohan?
Lindsay Lohan. She said,
Yes.
"Ha, oh my God, no answer."
Lindsay Lohan have a boyfriend?
I don't know who she's been paired with. She's been paired with a couple people like George Clooney. From young
George
to
Clooney.
old.
That's right. Let me
All
tell
over
you.
the place she has.
That's a couple.
Yeah. But I don't know who she was with last.
Aha.
So, but apparently she does have a crush on Angelina Jolie, so I don't think she's too afraid to go to the other side.
Aha.
So that kind of turns you on.
Ha. You asking?
Yeah, I guess.
What do you think?
Okay.
Man, after all these years. Well, lesbians don't really do it for me to that great extent.
Well, but you have
like it does probably the average man, Terry.
Right, but you have Angelina Jolie, who's hot, and Lindsay Lohan, if you think she's hot. Those two going at it?
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Also, National Enquirer is reporting this morning that Nick Lachey ran into his soon-to-be ex-daddy.
I'm going Lindsay Lohan for 100 on that one, Terry.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Gay Lachey gets his ass beat.
Anyway, at a restaurant, and apparently...
Ran into his long-lost daddy?
No, his soon-to-be ex-daddy-in-law.
So Joe.
Father-in-law.
Joe Simpson.
Yeah, just his dad.
Yes.
And instead of, exchanging pleasantries, it turned into a big old...
I'd rather him run into O.J. Simpson behind a hedge, Terry.
Got into a major shouting match. And,
Really?
Yeah.
Gay Lachey in a diner screaming at Joe Simpson?
Yeah, well, because you've heard that Gay Lachey is trying to get get spousal support from Jess.
No shame.
Right. And of course, Daddy's going to protect his daughters.
He wants monthly payments from his ex-wife sent to him, COD. I don't know if it's COD. But, yes, there's got to be some sense of shame in that.
Well, and that's what the argument was about.
He's a man, for goodness sake.
You got to stick it to her. She's the one leaving.
Yeah.
He's sort of a man, for goodness sake,
She's
Terry.
the one who cheated. She took those boots that were made for walking. And...
Says who? He didn't leave her because she cheated on him, Terry. Come on, no way. Trust me.
Well,
I know
I'm
Jess.
saying she's the one who walked, right? She's the one who left.
Well, maybe because he was like checking out too many high school girls.
Oh, please.
They just fell apart for whatever reason. They were never really together. They were like together in front of the cameras, and they realized when the cameras were off. I don't like you.
But they didn't take the time to work on it.
You can almost sense on camera they didn't like each other, Terry.
Well,
They
the
were just-
Christmas special did so well.
Oh, she liked Brian McKnight more on that Christmas special than she was even close to liking her own husband.
They're still going to do those specials, right?
Of course.
They better.
Yes.
Anyway, Joe was pretty much screaming at
It's
Nick
a holiday
that,
institution, Stephen.
he's not going to get half over his dead body. We'll need to see half. And Nick's like, yeah, we'll see about that, old Joe.
Right.
Wow.
I guarantee you, if Gay Lachey would have worked on it to some degree, Jessica would have been happy to still be married to him. But he was jealous of her career. He was jealous of her career and jealous of her career, Terry. Couldn't take it.
Right.
But now he wants her money.
Sure. No prenup. Why not?
Fascinating.
You should get what's coming to him.
And what's that, Stephen?
Supported her all these years.
Yeah, he has.
He put in the new yard.
I think he'll settle for a 67-minute cooked turkey breast there. You want to hand it over? Oh, it's too late.
The T-Man. Keep 90.
It's war. That's the screaming headline on the cover of the new Us Weekly.
That is.
The story breaking down Nick's eyebrow-raising request to reserve the right to ask Jessica for alimony.
There it is, Terry. It's war. It's on the cover of Us Weekly.
Yeah.
Last year at this time, It was them saying the rumors aren't true. 1 year later, it's war. I want her money.
Yep.
I want a check from her every month the next 20, 30 years while I continue to bang high school girls as long as they still think I'm kind of cool.
There you go.
It's not a bad life now that I put it that way.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that every guy's dream?
Well, it's only a matter of time before the high school girls start to realize he's not that cool anymore, Terry, and he's got really nothing going on except waiting by the mailbox for the check, which is not a bad gig.
Sure, like you say, for a time, right?
Right.
But then they want a little bit more, right?
Huh? Who, the high school girls?
chick?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They want to go to college.
They turn into college girls.
Yeah.
It's war. That's the screaming headline on the cover of the new Us Weekly. The story breaking down Nick's eyebrow-raising request to reserve the right to ask Jessica for alimony. Us Weekly's Katrina Zish tells Extra Jessica may be willing to pay up.
Sources close to Jessica are telling us that she's willing to shell out as much money as she has to in order to make this whole thing go away.
Wow.
She just wants to.
Where's she getting her money these days, Terry? I know she does a Pizza Hut commercial here and there.
And she does her endorsements.
But, I mean, does she have any music coming out anytime soon or anything that's sold in the past few years? Or
How many songs have you named?
She was in Dukes of Hazzard for 3 minutes?
Yeah, barely. But they used her a lot, making everybody believe
and
that
she probably got paid a lot of money for her.
Right. So she has her Pizza Hut endorsement. She has her Proactive endorsement because she talks about her zitty skin.
Oh, geez.
And she has, what? She's got
Zitty skin.
That little...
So she's got money coming in.
Yeah, she does. Oh, absolutely.
She actually is doing things.
Yeah.
She made a bunch of cash. We saw, you read a story recently about how much she earned last year, and it was significant.
It was.
But I'm just thinking about from this year forward. She has the earning potential, Terry.
Sure.
The Christmas special that Steven says he's going to miss very much, I don't think it's going to happen now that it's war.
Right. No.
I don't think you call a truce.
Yeah.
The Hatfields and the McCoys never called a truce to do a Christmas special, Terry.
Can you imagine that Christmas special, though? Boy, that'd be great. Lots of tits.
And you can't do it without him. You need him.
The Christmas specials, the USO tours, they're all kind of like gone now.
Yeah, they're done.
And Pizza Hut, I don't see many commercials lately with her. I'm just worried about where the money's going to come from in the future.
No,
Terry,
I think too. She probably has, in the future, her little clothing line. I'm sure
She'll be on QVC all the time.
Oh, wow. Make room, Suzanne Summers. Okay.
So I mean, she'll be fine, and the money will keep rolling in.
It's nice
as long as she, keeps her skin clean and her hair flowing.
There you go.
Eat Pizza Hut and then wash your face with Proactive.
Yes.
Great advice. I'm in.
They make bank for that.
Mm-hmm. Terry, yesterday we qualified the first people for the party plane to Vegas. Were you aware that we did that? Were you here? Were you happen?
I think I was here.
Well, today, amongst the people that qualified, and I only see 3 names here. Why? There are 4 shows. Why are there only 3 names that qualified there, Pastelo? What's going on here? Am I missing a name?
No, that's all we have. Not everybody is going to be a qualifier. So
because remember, the other day parts play
Blackjack. Yes.
And we're the house.
And somebody lost, and that's why there is no qualifier for that show.
Right.
Because Shelly Hart goes, I have a 9, and you have a 6, so I win. Right. Because she's really a blackjack aficionado.
Sure enough.
You ever heard her play blackjack?
I have.
It's a different game when I hear her play it, Terry.
Absolutely is.
I'll stand on my 7. And you have a 23, so you went over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see now. There are 3 names, Terry.
Right.
And that gives everyone a 33% chance. Now, usually, the name we call out in the morning, Terry, has a much greater chance of being the one that gets their ass in the seats on the party plane to Vegas. But after we selected our duo from yesterday, the 2 ladies that qualified, the girl and her friend.
Right.
And then I went to her friend's MySpace, and I saw some really good pictures.
Yes.
After reading her blog, this is not the kind of girl who wants Vegas, Terry.
Right. She's the good girl, right?
She's the good girl who wants to do good stuff. Ooh. She's trying to live the best life she can. It says right here in her blog. I still have it in front of me from yesterday.
Sucks, man.
I'm just a girl trying to do the best, trying to live the best life I can. Well, screw that. Who needs that in Vegas?
Where's the dirty girl?
Well, when we do the party plane to Salt Lake, you're in.
Mm-hmm. We want the girl who's trying to live the worst life she can to go to Vegas with us, Terry.
Sure.
Well, at least compared to the one who's living the best life. Right. Live the best life here. Don't live the best life in Vegas. So actually, I stand on my 4, right. And she had a 2, Terry, so they lose.
Yeah.
Her pictures were pretty hot, though.
You
But
liked
know
them,
what?
I remember.
It's not good enough.
What?
That's not good enough. You can't have, like, great hot pictures and then have in your blog, I'm just a girl trying to live the best life I can? What kind of crap is that?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think you are?
A hot, good girl?
I don't need that.
Maybe she's just trying to say the right things.
The world doesn't need any more hot, good girls. Now, Stephen is bringing up an interesting angle. That's an interesting angle. Maybe she's just trying to say the right things, but down deep and dirty, Terry, it's yes, just that. Daddy, daddy, daddy. No, not likely.
Deep down, she knows what kind of whore she is.
Wow. God,
What kind of whore we need her to be. Well, I don't know. I don't believe that. I think that's a nice perspective, perhaps, to consider. But I don't think you write this kind of long blog-like diatribe about how great you are if you're not really trying to be that great. And I don't need that. I don't need that! Man! I'm the kind of person that always wants to make sure people are happy before I am.
Oh.
Think of yourself!
So she's unselfish.
I'm trusting, forgiving, and caring person.
All three?
She's sweet.
I don't need that. I don't need
Cotton
to be.
candy right there.
I don't need that in my casino in Vegas, Terry. I don't need that walking through the New York casino floor. I'll tell you that right now. Sometimes I think this is a good quality that I have, but it's also a big flaw. I've been burned many times in many ways. I don't need the girl who's been burned and now wants to do unto others like she wants done to herself, Terry. Screw that.
No, we want the girl who was burned by a meth pipe.
Right.
That's what we're looking for.
Well, don't you think that, that makes her a little vulnerable, though?
And that doesn't help. What does that do for us?
Well, you take advantage of the vulnerable
No,
chick?
she's trying to do right with her vulnerability. She's trying to make things right in the world.
She went the wrong way.
She went the wrong way with it.
Okay.
You take that bitterness and you throw it back in someone's face. That's the girl we're looking for.
For all those who did me wrong, I'll get you back.
I'll take your man, see how you like it. That's the way, Nick.
Right.
Right. I like to sit home by a fire and eat junk food. Well, have fun doing that, Terry.
Whoa.
During the big Vegas weekend.
Forget the fire. The rest of that sounds good.
Oh.
Better be careful, though. Could get kind of plump.
I never need to drink to have a great time.
Oh my gosh. Going to Vegas and not drinking?
Is there a thing in this blog that's positive?
No.
No, I guess
From
not.
our standpoint?
Well, considering it's the party plane to Vegas,
Right.
and a lot of alcohol is usually consumed in Vegas.
Yes. I see where you're going with this, Terry.
Her not drinking, not to have,
Sure, she's just a barrel of monkeys without drinking.
Right.
Life of the party.
People could be fun without drinking.
Even you drank in Vegas.
Well, I had, one or two.
Because I bought them for you, Steve.
But still, you drank.
And we got Steven to do some shots.
Yes.
Really?
Were you out there?
Oh, no, I think it was just me and you.
Whoa. It wasn't just me and you, Terry.
Well,
No, there was a whole
there
table
was a
of
whole
people.
table, but
No, I remember that. There's a bunch of people sitting around.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but Steven wasn't a part of that group?
He was there, but I don't remember him drinking.
You didn't do any shots
Oh,
with us?
no, yes, you
I
did,
did.
Stephen.
You did shots.
You
I
did.
remember. I
You
could-
did.
What?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
he did.
Stephen.
Man.
I'm shocked.
It wasn't the strongest shot in the world. He was
No.
doing like kamikaze shots or
Right,
something. But
we all did.
He was
Well, I
doing
handed
shots.
some to somebody else, too, when the others came out.
Huh?
He passed him on because he didn't want to.
Well, like, I did one, and then, there was like 4 other trays of them that came out. I'm like, whoa, people. Slow down a bit.
Y'all kept pounding away.
My face can only get so red. I'm out of shades.
Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, rookie mistake for this year, Terry. I tried so hard to find the right low duo
Yes.
to take the first seats up on the T-Man's party
Well, and
plane.
I remember she started out just fine. She talked about, MySpace, and
Right.
we were in.
Sure.
Got a good feel.
Not knowing that would lead to their ultimate downfall. So it's going to be a very democratic process, not really. When we pick the name later this morning, the lucky people that have the first 2 seats with their name on it on the T-Man's party plane.
Right.
But I just don't know. Fate's going to be on their side.
Maybe next year, kid.
Yeah, when you get a little meaner and more daddy.
And plus, we still have to qualify somebody this morning,
We
right?
qualify someone in the next couple of minutes, Terry.
Jeez. Whoa. Busy us.
We qualify someone before we actually pick out the name from yesterday. That's how we do it.
Non-stop fun.
That's just non-stop action. We pick out the name of the winners from yesterday at 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
But before that, at 7 o'clock, we add 2 new qualifiers.
Whoa.
A person and their guest.
Cool.
And we don't make the same mistake twice.
No. You'll really get a good feel.
That's right!
For the dirty girl. Poor boy.
Well, the 3 qualifiers, I guess 2 won their blackjack hands with, let's see here, with Eric Flowers and the Nighttime Players. And they were both women. So we have 3 candidates and 3 women. Wow. We have Jody Holmes.
Oh, hey, Jody Holmes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, this is Shellard Hart show, 2 o'clock, right?
Oh,
She's still on it too, right?
right.
Yeah. She does a terrible thing. On the prize sheet, first of all, you're supposed to fill out the entire sheet with all the blanks that are on the sheet. You're supposed to fill in the date of birth, their phone number, yada, yada, yada.
Sure.
First off, how this prize sheet doesn't have an email address these days so we can check out their MySpace area is beyond me.
She didn't even put a email?
Make sure that we ask Anna in promotions to change this prize sheet so everyone has to give an email address so we can check them out.
Well, maybe she was thinking you were going to call and chit-chat with them.
And Shelley Hart's been in the business so damn long now. And she's so damn lazy.
Whoa!
Well, at least when it comes to this, Terry.
The price is, just give me your name and number.
Yeah, a strong stroking. That, she didn't even put the data, she didn't even fill in the date of birth here.
Oh, that's because she knows.
Maybe, yeah,
she knows
maybe that's an old
Maybe
lady.
she's too smart.
Mm-hmm. Cagey veteran that she is. Knew if she put a date of birth that has the
58.
The year 58, then I wouldn't consider it.
Yeah.
Well, she qualified Jody Holmes, and all she writes is Jody Holmes and her phone number. You're going to have to call Jody Holmes and find out some more information. It's very important for the contest.
Sure
Hey,
it
is
is.
this Jody Holmes? Hey, what's up? Yeah. So, like, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. See you later.
And then we have Jasmine Leach.
Wow.
Jasmine Leach, Terry, qualified at 4 p.m.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
That's the flower show.
this has to be Dirty Harry's writing, right?
Oh, yeah.
When the mole gets in the way of everything.
Yeah.
That's like a first grader.
Right. Well, he at least puts the date of birth. She was born in 82, which makes her a good, 24 years old? Something like that?
Something right around there.
Imagine she had to talk to Dirty Harry.
Yes.
Big day for her.
Yeah.
That's a prize in and of itself.
That is.
The mole
So
did all the talking,
she's
though.
already a winner
Wow.
because she already talked to Dirty Harry. Maybe the hits just keep on coming for her. If she turns out to be the winner this afternoon, maybe by the process of elimination, she will be.
Wow. Did she leave an email address?
No, they don't have a space for email address, Terry. That's why I just had that little rant. Did you hear it? Yeah.
Also, there's no email address
Well,
on
no,
the form.
I thought there was, actually.
Well, I'm just telling you now,
There's
if I
not.
didn't make it clear enough, that there is no space to put an email address on this form, which is why I screamed to Pasty Dave to change that. By tomorrow, I want there to be a spot on this prize sheet where it's mandatory that everyone has to give an email address, so it's then mandatory that we go to their MySpace, and it's mandatory that we check them out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Stephen, your thoughts?
Well, I think that's part. It's all part of the game. You need to get it on there.
We should just put it on there anyway, even though there's no space for it.
Yeah, you would
Well,
think.
there will be a space. That's what I'm... Don't worry about it. I'm all over this.
Okay. Harris and Shelley need a space, so they know to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you understand the course of events now?
I do.
When we come back from this here break, Terry,
Yes,
we
this
qualify our next 2 people for the party plane to Vegas.
Can't wait.
Very rigorous process here, Terry.
I understand.
Don't take it lightly.
Oh, and I don't.
We got a duty to do.
Yes.
And I'm not pleased, and I have to look within myself on this, Terry. I'm blaming no one but me.
Okay.
I'm not pleased with the way this has gotten out of the gate.
Little slow.
And you're sure Jody's a woman?
Huh?
You're sure Jody's a
We
woman?
don't even know if Jody's a woman or a guy, right?
Yeah.
When people see me in bars, they see me as the fun-loving, easy chick that they're just trying to get with.
That sounds
Is that
good.
you?
No, then she goes on to say that's not her.
Oh.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the friend, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
The friend was the key here, Terry.
Yes, I recall.
If there was just one positive, maybe we could overlook all the other stuff.
There's not. I'm trying to find one. I really am.
Wow.
I'm a trusting, forgiving person.
Ah, screw that, right?
Who do you think you are?
The T-Man. Q93's
In just a few hours, we'll learn the identity of a person who won that $365 million Powerball jackpot. Nebraska lottery officials have called a news conference. The winner can take a lump sum payment of $124 million after taxes or installments.
I mean, Terry, yeah, that sounds like a lot. Not that I'm complaining if I'm winning $124 million, but it was a $365 million lottery. Was it not?
No, it was.
Man.
365, right.
And they have the option of taking $124 million. Why call it a $365 million lottery then? It's the biggest lottery prize ever. I understand you get half and then they take taxes out.
Yes.
But it just seems like a big chunk has been whittled away.
Well, yeah, a big chunk.
Not that $124 million isn't enough for this farm boy to spend the rest of his life in the lap of luxury, but still, how did 365 become $124 million like that?
The latest $1 million winner in Washington's lottery got $20.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for playing.
So true, though.
It's just weird.
In just a few hours, we'll learn the identity of a person who won that $365 million Powerball jackpot.
Right.
Nebraska lottery officials have called a news conference. The winner can take a lump sum payment of $124 million after taxes or installments over the next 30 years.
They always take the lump sum, Terry.
Yeah.
That's what every financial advisor tells you to do. So the $365 million biggest lottery jackpot ever, magically, before you even touch it, becomes $124 million.
Yeah.
Not that it's not going to be a nice moment when this guy checks into his checking account in a few days and it says, available funds, $124,400,000. Because he had $400 million from before.
Right, got it.
I mean, not $400 million.
Yeah,
he had $400.
Right.
That'd be nice.
So it's been a nice upgrade to his checking account.
Yeah, I would say so.
He can buy a couple of turkey breasts now with the with the $124 million. That's going to be a nice moment when he checks his available funds.
Sure.
Yeah. Pull the debit card out at the restaurant and not have to worry about it coming back. Decline.
Yes.
Decline. There's just too much money in your account.
Yeah. This is obviously fraudulent.
Right.
So there it is.
No, that is pretty bizarre.
The stigma never ends when they have these big, high-publicized lottery winning jackpot moments. It's always some retired janitor, or in this case, didn't seem fitting, the one ticket, a dude in Nebraska.
Right.
Man.
That's right.
Well, and that money goes a lot further in Nebraska than it would here, too, so...
Of course.
Sure.
Cost of living in Nebraska, I know you've checked it out many times,
right.
is way more economical than it is here.
Yeah, everyone lives in straw huts, right?
Oh, they're farmers, right? In
You
Nebraska.
can get a spacious straw hut now.
Ooh.
With $124 million on your side, Terry.
Wow, nice.
Yes, with a sunroof.
Oh, wow. Nice.
You ever see one of those straw hut sunroofs, Terry?
No, I haven't.
Oh, let me tell you, it's state of the art.
Really?
Put a power one in, too.
Whoa.
Have to crank it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, $124 million, you should never have to crank it again.
Steven, the day that you don't have to crank it, it's going to take a lot more than winning the lottery for that.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Terry, you ready to qualify some more people for the party plane? Oh, geez. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wide-body 757.
A wide body?
I don't even think there is such a thing. But we have, well, what kind of plane is it usually? Like a 757, yeah.
Yeah.
We have seats to fill. They need to have the right asses in them, if you know what I'm saying.
Not wide asses.
But it's all a democratic process. Everyone goes in the hopper.
Right.
I got this girl who qualified yesterday.
Yes.
Who's been hearing me talking about her friend's blog.
Well, because, yeah.
And is on one of these phone lines trying to keep or salvage any chance she has of being on that plane, Terry. I don't even see what the point is. The blog speaks for itself.
Yeah, I guess so.
The pictures were certainly up to par.
Right.
But the blog supersedes. The blog trumps any of the pictures that we may have seen, as far as I'm concerned, Terry.
Okay.
She could be as hot as hell. But when she writes, I like to live my life with as little drama as possible, that's all I need to know. What kind of crap is that? Who wants to live a life like that? What kind of fun is that?
No fun. Boring.
Mayor of the Pool, you want a life without drama? You want a life without drama?
A little drama in your life is okay.
A little drama in your life. Every moment of your living experience is welcomed.
Yes.
Is it not?
No, it is.
What keeps you ticking?
I mean, when there's absolutely no drama in your life and you're
boring.
Right.
That's why I was on the drama club.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you agree.
That was awesome.
That's why I like drama movies.
Yes.
Drama movies.
Drama keeps you on your toes, Terry.
Yes, it does.
Don't shoo away the drama.
No.
Welcome it. Make it your friend.
It's a part of living life.
That's why Stephen, when he gets on the plane, immediately takes a Dramamine. Yes. So I don't need to really hear what she has to say, trying a last-ditch effort to keep herself in good standing for being pulled out of the hopper, very democratic, Terry, later this morning.
Right.
Man. I'm just an easygoing chick trying to get by without too much drama in her life. Well, you know what? Then stay home.
Live your drama-free life
Live
here.
your drama-free life here.
Your dog's not going to start any rumors about you.
You hear me, Jolie? You blew it. What movie was I watching the other day?
I'm so mad at her right
What movie was I watching the other day where the dude goes, "You blew it! You blew it!"
I cannot believe it,
I
but
know.
I do have to say that.
I know what it was.
What was
It's
it?
an old one?
It's semi-old. Well, I mean, if you consider, like... I'm talking now, Jolly.
So shut
Girl with the drama-free friend.
Right. Boring friend.
Boring by association.
What was it? Who was in it?
It was Copland.
Oh.
Copland came out, what, 98, 99, 97, something like that? I remember seeing it with the girl I was kind of seeing, Terry.
Oh, hanging by a thread?
Ah.
You really went to a movie with her?
Oh, yes. I used to... Only the best.
Did you pay?
Yeah, coffee.
Huh? Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you made her pay.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yes, in more ways than one. And that's Robert De Niro going, "You blew it!" to Sylvester Stallone. "You blew it!"
Oh, yeah.
Very big-time movie moment. Jolie, you blew it.
You actually watch that again?
It gets better every time for some reason.
Really?
You have it on DVD?
I really didn't like it the first time. No, it was on, like, the dish.
You don't watch your DVDs.
Oh, that's right. They're all packaged up.
That's a process of taking a DVD out of the case, putting it in the player,
Oh, damn.
flip it over on the remote to DVD.
Oh, man, that's tough.
And then firing it up. That's only for, like, Friday, Saturday nights when I'm not doing anything else.
Well, you really have to be committed to watching.
You have to make a commitment to watch a DVD. When you're just flipping around the channels, I mean, how many movies do you actually have, or maybe this is just me, how many movies do you actually have on DVD in your drawer somewhere, and you don't really watch it, but when it's on cable, you just flip it around on the satellite, you're like, oh, I want to watch this.
Yeah,
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's weird.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
You do.
I could, at any moment of the day, I could walk 5 feet to my left,
Right.
pull that movie
No, I
out of the
know.
case, and start watching it.
No, I know.
But that's a process.
It is. You're right. I was just
There's
watching.
DVD players in the box, too.
Jolie,
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I do think that, actions do speak louder than words. And if you looked at those pictures, for God's sake, she jello wrestles with other girls and she walks around half naked all the time.
Jello wrestling with other girls doesn't do anything for me. If that's the
I
best
would
you
not
got,
take her to Vegas.
I want to. You better reveal some slut story you know about her doing or having or experiencing. You better just let it fly now and tell her you were in dire straits and you're sorry you let that story out on the air, but you had no choice. Your back was against the wall.
Yeah, she's the one
shoulder
who
blades
claimed-
pinned.
She's the one. Whoa! She's the one who claimed that her friend and her get in trouble all the time. And
Yeah,
they're
well,
just
she was lying.
wild and crazy.
Like many a listener, she was lying to try to get and achieve the.
I just didn't want to call you yesterday and be like the other girls and be like, yeah, we get naked and we make out and we do this, because that's not what you were looking for.
Well, that's not what you do. You
But
don't
it
do that
is.
anyway. You don't do that. You don't make.
How do you know that's not what he was looking for anyway? What are you talking
You're
about?
telling me that you and this friend, and she's a hot redhead, Terry, this
Right,
friend.
right.
And redheads can be real nice when they're nice.
Sure.
Now, you're telling me this redhead friend of yours and you will get naked and make out.
Oh, yeah, especially if there's no other guys to go home with.
So by default, as a last option for the night, you'd rather be with men and their penises, but you, when that doesn't kind of work itself out as far as meeting your standards, you will go home, get naked, and make out with your friend to kind of salvage the evening.
Yeah, and we kind of start usually at the bar. If there's no guys at the bar, then we'll start, doing our thing there, and then just go home.
Horny ginger kid.
But do you start on the Southwest Airlines flight down there? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, now that works for us. I would
Well,
not
how
take
do we
somebody
know
to
that
Vegas.
I think now she's really just trying to, say things that she thinks might entice you.
Well,
The
the
blog
thing is,
speaks
I
for
would
itself,
not take
Terry.
Yeah,
anybody.
because she claims, she was truly like that, like you said. Why not start?
Yeah, let me read your friend's blog, and you comment on what she was
I cannot
thinking.
believe she wrote. That's bull. That's a lot of bull. It's
I
really
hope it
not
is.
her.
Your friend's
Talking
blog.
bull?
Your friend's blog says it begins as follows. Well, I really don't know what to say. I'm just a girl trying to live life the best way I can.
She's trying to be the good girl on paper, but she's a freak in the bedroom. And even I'm not in the bedroom. She was the girl that gets on the bars and gets her wet T-shirt and dances all around. I'm kind of shocked that she wrote some of that. I never even read it. So
Your friend is how old?
24.
How many guys you slept with?
That. Oh God, she's gonna kill me.
Sure, she
Oh,
She'll either kill you in Seattle or... Go ahead. Better not lie. Either way, you better not lie up. Usually girls lie down.
Right.
Oh, geez.
Whoa.
Literally and figuratively. But this may be a case where she's inclined to lie up, Terry.
Right.
How
Well,
many...
she's 24, and it's usually, I'm thinking about, probably like 6 a year.
6 a year?
Since when?
Since birth, Terry.
Wow, since birth? Whoa.
Oh, man. How many total?
Like 18.
18 guys?
No, since she was 18, she's been sleeping with 6 a year.
So that you're saying
And
total...
that's average.
It's like December 30th. I'm only at 4. Come on! 2 more!
Oh, geez, that's easy. So you're saying about 36 guys. Is that what you're saying? Am I correct in assuming that that's the actual number?
I think it's more like 30.
30 guys.
Yeah.
Or 50, if that makes you feel better.
How do you confirm that?
Stephen, you're concerned that that's
Well, I'm
just
trying
what
to
she
think
knows
about
I
all
want
the
to hear
guys I
right
know
now?
I think that's what she's doing, too.
Because I was hoping for more than 20, and she gave me more than 20. She gave me 30, 36, Terry. If her friend, this girl trying to live the best life she can.
Kid.
Has your friend ever slept with anybody over 290?
Oh, jeez.
Just for the sake of the questionnaire.
35 to 36 of them, yes.
Okay.
All right, hang on the line. Pasty, see if she'll give her friend's number. See if she'll give that up. She's like, I'm a virgin. Why are you lying?
I know, exactly.
Don't worry, me too. All right.
I've been with 6 guys a year, too.
Tell you, what do I make out of... Oh, jeez. We never doubted Stephen. What do I make out of this now? I got a blog that speaks of a girl that wants no drama, that's trying to live a great life, that likes to do unto others, blah,
I think
blah,
that's truly
helping
her
people.
in that blog.
And then I got a friend telling me she screwed 36 guys.
No, the friend, like I
In
said.
the past 6 years.
The friend is trying to save face because she really wants to go.
36 different guys. That's not a bad number, Terry.
It's not a bad number, but
Like
I don't think it's true.
Then
I think
what do I make out of this situation now? I'm asking Terry. She's giving me her thoughts. She says that Jolie is now lying to try to salvage whatever hope she has for this Vegas trip. What is your take on this, please?
I agree with Terry Free. I would say that she's just doing what she needs to do to make you happy.
Jolie!
Yes.
No one seems to be believing you around here.
I know, and apparently I should have, put a different friend on the plane with me because this isn't working for me. I don't know.
Well, be on. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what right now. I will allow this if you are honest with me right now. If you say to me, T-Man, yes, I was lying. Listen to my whole statement before you answer. Yes, T-Man, I was lying. I was trying to, in a panic mode, lie and try to salvage whatever hope I had to get myself and this friend of mine to Vegas. And she really isn't that kind of girl. The way she describes herself in her blog is pretty much the way it is. If you say that to me right now, I'll let you bring another friend and put you back in the hopper.
Whoa.
So you have this opportunity to straighten out what you did here. Oh, jeez. I'm going to say this in Vegas, too. Or you could say, no, T-Man, what I say is true, and the blog is confusing to me, because that's not the girl I know. And then maybe, even though Terry and Stephen don't believe you, you'll just go with whatever chance you have. So which option do you want to take? Do you understand both your options, Jolie?
I understand both my options.
Okay. Do you need some time to think this over?
Oh,
No, I don't.
Oh, she doesn't need any time. Oh, she doesn't need. Yeah. And
Everybody takes time.
which angle do you want to be steering yourself? In which direction?
Side saddle.
Oh, whoa.
I'm telling you that the blog is confusing. She is more than fun. Hell, I would not want to take anybody else because I swear to God, I can have the most fun with her.
And you've rubbed muffs together or what?
Wow.
You're standing by that? You're standing by that?
Muff rub.
I am.
You're standing. How many times have you done that, would you say?
I don't know. I mean, we usually go out like at least, she works at a bar, so it's hard to go out on the weekends with her. So it's kind of like let's see, when we do go out.
Girls that work at bars, I don't know, Terry. I like girls who go to bars. All right, well, there you go. That's what you're going with. And, hey, you'll know in a matter of a half hour or so whether you're the first people on the party plane or not.
All I have to say is I promise you will not be disappointed.
Terry, how many times
always say that, though.
How many times listeners have said that? Only to disappoint!
Always.
Jolie.
Gosh, think about it.
Your name will be in the hopper. Very.
And if you want me, I can line up all my cute little friends for you to pick one.
Well, now you had that option. You're sticking with your friend here.
I know, because that's who I'd really, hell, I'd have the most fun with her, and I know if anything, I'd at least get lucky.
Very good. We'll talk to you later, perhaps, or maybe this is the last we've heard of you. Who knows? We'll let you know, Jolie.
Good morning.
Time will tell.
It's too late for that, Jolie. There she goes, Terry. That's yesterday's qualifier on this program.
Bullcrap qualifier of the day.
Well,
whoa.
Terry, I'm going to put her name in the hopper. Usually I put the morning show selection. I put it in the hopper like 4 or 5 times.
I understand.
So the likelihood of it being taken out of the hopper is like just about guaranteed.
Right.
I'll put her in like 1/2.
Oh, okay then.
I'll rip this blog up too while we're into this crappy
blog.
Stupid. Non-muff rubber.
Oh, okay.
Terry.
Rubbing muffs.
Oh, geez. Are you ready?
Terry. It's dirty.
I'm not the one who said it.
I can't say that on the air, Terry. Are you ready to qualify someone this morning?
I am, yes.
Okay. Look who's on one of these phone lines. Would you like to reveal your identity, sir?
What's cracking? You want to trip to Vegas or what, man? I want to qualify, dude.
I'm trick guy. I told him if he wanted to qualify, he had to make it through on the call lines. He's not on the hotline, Terry.
Whoa.
Well, good job.
He's on one of the regular call lines, but...
What? Oh, listen to what?
He cannot qualify. He cannot qualify this week.
Oh.
It would seem
when's a good week to qualify?
The dumpy week begins. He can start trying to qualify next week.
Next week. I know.
All right, well, you can get through, man, and I will get through again.
Yes, you got through early. I know you've been sitting on the line for a little while. Dumpy is trying to find a way to get on that party plane, Terry.
Right.
I need it, man. I need it bad.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
What's going on, dude?
Why do you need to go to Vegas so bad on the party plane, Dumpy?
Because I'm just having some rough times in the family life.
Really?
I need to get out.
Hey, we're here for you. Do you want to share what you're talking about?
Well, I don't want to slam the brakes on the program.
No, the T-Man therapy chair is available to you, and it's never about slamming the brakes. I want to hear about any dilemmas, any problems, any situations that have arisen in your married or family life that you'd like to share that maybe we can assist in trying to rectify.
Okay, well, you know,
rectify.
Uh-oh, we asked for it.
Yes.
My granny passed away 1 minute, 30 seconds before the halftime of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And now my mother's in the hospital, and she ain't doing good.
Oh,
jeez.
So, yeah.
That's not what I was expecting, Terry.
No?
That's not something we can really step in and try to help.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Well, we'll make your granny all patched out. And they can't do that.
No.
She passed away.
Yes.
During the Seahawks Super Bowl.
Wow.
So anybody out there that still putting in there for Mama Dumpla,
Yeah,
she needs some help. So.
Was your grandma watching the game when this happened?
No, she was in a nursing home.
Oh, she was?
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Any chance
it's just perfect timing, 50 people at my dad's house, and the phone rings in. My mom's is dead. So.
Yeah, not a good moment.
No.
Yeah.
All right, well,
So anyway, I will qualify next week because I gotta go.
There
gotta
it
have
is.
it, man. I need some freaking relief.
Okay.
He's just trying to live life the best he can.
He needs to go to Vegas and get a little change of scenery for a few days, Terry.
Right.
Get his drink, his gamble on, a little smoke in his lungs. You know how he likes to roll?
Yes.
Little smoke.
Goddamn right.
Okay, Dumpy. Well,
Not enough smoke.
Next week.
We're hoping for the best. We're hoping for the best, Dumpy, okay? There he is. Dump truck guy. Terry can qualify next week.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. You made it through.
No, there's not a chance you made up that whole story, is there?
No,
All right, that would
not
be bad.
him.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
He doesn't need that. He's not a sympathy-seeking guy.
Huh?
All right?
I thought it was like marital problems.
That's what you were all hoping for. You were all hoping for that.
My wife I haven't seen eye to eye lately.
Right. Yeah.
She's hogging the tanning bed.
Whoa.
Something like that. That's what I was thinking.
Caught her in bed with the manager from Sizzler.
The T-Man.
Men 50 and older are happier with their sex lives than younger men.
Oh,
A new
geez.
survey out of
Men
Norway.
50 and over, Terry.
Wow.
They're very happy with their sex lives
Good to know.
than they are compared to younger men.
All right.
Well, I mean, what does that mean? I think at 50, you're just happy if you're able to get it done. You're just happy somebody wanted to see it, and you're happy you got it done, and it stayed hard all the way through.
Wow.
Still,
I mean,
that
even
means
at this age, that's a triumph.
Oh, geez.
Was that allowed?
Men 50 and older are happier with their sex lives than younger men.
Oh.
A new survey out of Norway focused on almost 1,200 men.
Right.
The men over 50 said satisfaction is still high, even if
Wow, I think at that age, you're just really satisfied that you made it through a sex act without actually pooping the bed.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
It gets that bad, huh?
You're thrusting, 50 and over, you never know when you may squeeze out a heater by accident.
Oops. One went
Not
flying.
exactly the highest of arousal type moments when that happens, Terry.
No, but
When it's all of a sudden not just you and her anymore, it's you, her, and the heater sitting right beneath you. It's not really that romantic.
no, I wouldn't say it would be.
Right. So that's why satisfaction is a relative term, Terry.
Sure, but you got to give it to them. I mean, hey, they're getting it done regardless.
Mm-hmm.
And they're happy about it.
There
They're
you go.
satisfied.
Well, thanks to a little blue pill, it's a new day in the world.
That's true.
It's a new generation of older men and their sexual interests.
Mm-hmm.
They'll chew a couple of them Viagra like they're M&Ms and go to the strip clubs now, Terry, these old men. I see them sitting there in the corner. Uh-huh. Oh, dear.
Well, the younger ladies are getting them now, you know.
Okay.
I'm liking that.
Yes. Terry, we're pressed for time here because I still haven't picked today's qualifiers.
Right.
And now we're like 15 minutes or so away from picking the bunch of yesterday's qualifiers, finding the first reserve seats on the T-Man's party plane.
A lot of picking going on.
There's a lot of picking. Not just during the breaks.
Yeah.
Let me go to the phone lines and see who needs to be qualified this morning, Terry.
Gotcha.
And you have, over the years, become a trained professional. I know that you know that what we're looking for here, Terry.
Sure.
We're looking for a nice, happy party plane experience. Party with a capital P. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yes.
Is that too much to ask for in a party plane?
Not at all.
Okay. Let's see what we got on the phone lines this morning. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, T-Man.
See, I was tempted to just eliminate her on her hello, Terry.
Yeah.
Very whiny, very nasally. Who needs to sit around listening to a nasally sound all morning long?
Right.
Stop it.
Hi, Terry.
I don't know.
Who needs that?
Not us.
Oh, it is. What can we do for you?
I need to go to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, good luck. Call your travel agent.
Yeah, have a good time.
There's probably 20 flights there a day.
Yeah.
Yes. Alaska Airlines has at least 11 non-stops per day or something like that.
Yeah. Well.
Of course, there's a good chance the oxygen mask will drop during the course of the flight.
There'll be a big hole in the side of the plane. Other than that, it's cool.
No one seems to be dying.
Right.
That's the silver
I
line.
want to go with Southwest instead.
Right. You're on the air. Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes, they really.
Hello?
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Amber?
Yes.
Hi, Amber.
I'm standing until he's waiting for coffee, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, are they talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
I just walked out the door, so if my coffee's ready, I hope they don't wonder where I went.
Oh, geez.
Sounds like
Oh,
something
they'll
more
find
important.
ya.
Yeah.
What was it?
Are you going up for thirds, or?
Yeah, boy, it sounds like she's been drinking it
You
all
sound a
night.
little hyped
I
up.
stopped on my way to work.
You sure you need it?
Kind of.
All right. Well, what can we do for you, Amber?
Well, I'd like to go on the party going to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. How old are you? You sound, even with your little mousy voice, you sound like an older lady, no?
I'm 25.
25? Hey. That's not... As I was saying, Terry, an older lady.
Yeah.
And what's going on in your world, Amber? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a single mother who needs to go away soon.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do with a kid? If you...
Well, she can go either to her dad's house or go stay with my mom. My dad actually left to go to Afghanistan on Saturday, so my mom is kind of lonely, so probably...
Military daughter who's a single mom, Terry.
Oh, I thought it was a vacation.
You feel the bullseye growing here? Oh, it is. And what's going on in your world these days? What do you do on the weekends? Do you work during the week? Do you go out during the week? What do you do during the week? What do you do on the weekends? Tell me it all.
I work during the week. Sometimes I work on Saturdays. I've been doing a lot of overtime.
What do you do?
Well, I work for a company that administers flexible spending accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Flexible spending.
See, Terry, I'm not just asking for me. I'm asking for all the other people that win spots on the party plane. They want to know what she does. They want to know what kind of lifestyle she's living.
Right. You got to be able to mesh with everybody
And
that's
she's
going.
working so hard. She's working overtime, right? Bend overtime, is that right?
Yeah. Flexible spending. I had to bring my daughter to work with me the other day.
Flexible spending for your bend overtime? And,
well, there's not that many people there on a Saturday. So.
yes, and when was the last time you had sexual relations, would you say?
Oh, geez. I hope somebody I know is listening. Oh, my God. I'd say probably within the last week.
Within the last week?
Probably.
Well, it's either I had sexual relations, Mr. T-Man, sir, in the last week, or I didn't. What, Sunday?
Sunday.
Jeez.
Well, who did you have sex with on Sunday?
Well, I don't know whether to call him my boyfriend or not at this point, but used to be a boyfriend, but we broke up, so I don't really know what he is.
Mm-hmm.
So she used her...
Well, if you broke up, he's probably not your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you so confused on this? It sounds like if you broke up...
Because I wasn't sure. It sounded like we were getting back together, but at this point, I'm not sure if that really even happened.
Well, you were getting back together until you had sex on Sunday. And
Right. Still, nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Still should put out, though.
And now he can go at least another Sunday.
Free spin card, right there.
Right. So were you good on Sunday, or were you kind of like disappointed in your effort or his effort and it really didn't happen, or somewhere in the middle, or what?
No, I was pretty happy.
You were pretty good, and you were pretty happy. Mm-hmm. What'd you do that was so good?
Oh, geez.
Is that your way of asking her what her specialty is?
Well, in some sense. Maybe she'll throw out her specialty if she has one. Yes,
Okay.
everyone has a specialty. Some just don't know it.
Yeah.
What did you do that was so good?
I'm not really sure. I think it's usually good.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you remember a memorable moment on your behalf that may have made it good for him? Was there some maneuver, some posture, some activity you may have done that made it good for him that you recall, or no? And if so, can you share that with us?
Well, I don't know if Louis says it's good. I don't know what was so special about it.
Yeah, probably wasn't.
I laid there so good.
Yeah,
I didn't budge.
Right. I was more statue-like than ever. I couldn't even imagine being that still. But I beat my own record.
So you don't think she's kind of wild?
I don't know about this one, Terry.
Oh, come on.
Just a lay there kind of gal?
I'm trying to, zone in and feel some kind of connection for the party plane's sake, Terry.
Yeah, get that feel down.
I'm having a little trouble.
She's not giving it up very
I was
easy.
afraid of that.
What's that now?
I said I was afraid of that. I've been listening to all the conversations you've been having with people, and I'm going, no, don't say that. And then I'm like,
See, that's
oh, my
the
God,
problem.
I'm going to get on the air.
People are
and
listening to
make it
these
happen.
conversations, and they're coming up with in their minds on how they should work their own conversation when the time comes.
And then
all you then wind up having is a big bunch of tainted callers.
Tainted callers.
That are just skewing it the way that they expect me to want it to be skewed. I don't know if there's any honesty left in the world is what I'm basically saying here, Terry.
I haven't been
Well, you asked her.
You what? I don't know if she really had sex on Sunday, Terry.
Right. I mean, you asked her some pretty straightforward questions.
Because if you had sex on Sunday with a guy that you broke up with, and you're just getting together for sex, you don't have any delusions as to what that situation is.
Right. And
I know what the situation is.
Why did you think that he might be a boyfriend again? What happened that made you assume that there might be game on again as far as the relationship's concerned?
We had discussed it.
What did you discuss? I want to hear the discussion.
Do you want to get back together again?
Okay, well, let's have sex.
Who said that?
Actually, that conversation came after the sex.
Who said you want to get back together again?
Me.
You said that, and he said what?
Oh, boy.
He said,
Are we going to have to say what he said?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Well, it's not going to be good, and then you guys are going to be like, why would you want to be with him?
Well, what did he say?
Well, I guess.
He said, well, I guess.
Something like that, and I said, okay, forget it.
Yeah, your coffee's ready.
No, he's already got it. She's getting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's probably a good thing we're not together.
Why'd you guys break up in the first place, then? If we're thinking about getting back together.
Well, we don't really have enough time for each other. He has a daughter, I have a daughter. I work a lot, he works a lot. We live about 45 minutes away from each other, so there's just no time.
What'd you meet for sex?
At his house.
You went to his house?
Yes.
Kind of a desperado kind of move, wouldn't you say?
Something like that.
Did you, what kind of contraception did he use?
We didn't.
You didn't use any?
Oh, I love that
I'm on birth control, but I mean not like condoms or anything.
You're on the pill?
Yes.
Where did he finish?
Oh, geez.
She gave me my own OGs, Terry.
Yes, she did.
She's done that twice now, by the way. I noticed the first time, didn't even make any mention of it. Where was the grand finale?
If I don't answer, is that kind of like a given?
Mm-hmm.
In the bedroom, in the living room, I mean, where?
In the bed. Wow.
That's why they didn't need any.
In the bath. Okay, well, there it is. You did it in the bathroom?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So you could see yourself hung over the sink in the mirror, or what?
So he could shower quickly and get her out of there.
It's because his daughter was watching TV in their bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, Amber, you sound like a nice enough lady.
Sounds like she would be fun.
You sound like a nice enough lady.
It wasn't that big either, so it wasn't really just one spot.
Do you have a MySpace account that we can tap
yes,
into?
I do.
You do?
Wow.
This could have eliminated all the need for other questions earlier on, but I would have bet anything that you didn't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
me
too.
too, for some reason.
It has my name, it
There's
has
a lot of
a
stuff.
picture.
Anyhow.
Yeah, if you're...
Why would you?
Now, is she enjoying a baked good or pastry with her coffee this morning?
Oh, geez. Are you enjoying a baked good and or pastry?
Baked good roulette.
Don't forget the and part.
Not.
A baked good and or pastry with your morning coffee.
No, I had some muffins before I got coffee.
Muffins.
And the bigger muffins after.
Wasn't just one.
All right, hang on the line. Pasty wants to tap into, or is there any way you can tell us, Pasty, what am I going to...
Oh, he's quick.
Is there any way... See how quick he jumped on our line? Is there any way you can, steer us to your MySpace that wouldn't be too revealing and make you uncomfortable?
Sure.
All right, well, what is it?
Okay, well,
Unless you feel comfortable telling the world. Huh?
No.
Okay,
No,
go
I
ahead.
don't want everyone there.
All right.
How do people get MySpace?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't want people there.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
but I don't want everybody from on the air
Terry,
emailing me.
I
How
can
ridiculous
I can
is that?
vouch that she'll get thousands, and maybe she's not prepared for that during her work
Well,
day today.
she has the ability to not accept them or accept them. That's the
It's a
whole
process.
idea.
It's a process.
True.
Go ahead. Well, what's the deal? Tell us the deal.
Okay, it's Amber. You can just look up by my name and just look up Amber Fox.
Oh, geez, Amber Fox.
Okay, so you don't want anybody to know, though.
Amber Fox.
Well, she realized
Are you too late for
that.
that now?
What was that?
Just go ahead, hon.
No, she already did.
Fox with 3 X's, right?
One X.
All right.
No, I don't find it.
You don't find it?
Are you searching by name, Steven?
I did. I clicked the name thing. And...
Oh, geez.
How about
It might
display?
You're a trained professional.
Oh, display name?
What's your display name?
Just Amber.
All right. What's your you want to give out your email address or no?
Not on the air, no.
All right, hang on.
But you give out this.
Put you on Pasty. Pasty! Pasty!
What zip code does she live in?
Sheesh.
Pasty! What? So now is the portion of the show where we just sit and twiddle our thumbs and wait.
You like muffins, too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How old did she say she was?
Small world.
25.
25.
And where's she from?
Didn't say.
Sounds like Mukilteo to me, though. But yeah.
Well, there's a Mill Creek one.
Oh.
Same thing.
We got you.
Oh, he's got her? Okay.
Pasty, thumbs up, thumb sideways, thumbs down, thumb 3/4 down, thumbs.
Oh.
I'm getting a thumbs up from Pasty.
Yeah.
I'm getting the thumbs up from Pasty.
You are.
Does her waistline resemble a muffin top?
Oh, jeez.
My kids love those.
Your waistline?
No, muffin tops.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Terry, do you like Amber? Do you want to qualify her? I have not
do.
seen her pictures yet. It's
I do. I think she sounds nice.
She sounds nice, sounds bubbly, sounds-
Yes, and she can handle the kids
But is this
somewhere else.
the parental party plane?
Oh, jeez. Well,
first of all, I mean, are we just looking?
Kids can't have fun.
We're not going to run.
Yeah,
we're going to run out of people to put on the plane. I think.
Exactly.
Oh, Steve, that's such a. Amber.
Yeah.
Enjoy your morning coffee and the news that you are officially a qualified for the party. Now, let me ask you: if you do make it, who are you taking with you?
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to have a competition for my friends and see who.
All right. Well, tell us some friends that you have in mind, and we'll make sure we hold you to those friends. Who are the ones that are in the final cut here? Hurry up.
One from work.
What's their
She's
names?
actually my boss.
I want to hear
Her name
names.
is Amanda.
Amanda? Yeah, okay. We got Amanda in the back room.
And Amanda.
All right.
I've got my best friend, Vanessa.
Vanessa? So it's either Amanda, Vanessa, or who else? One more. You get one more option.
Jeez.
Hurry up.
Oh, geez. I guess maybe I would think my sister, but I don't know if she'd want to go.
There it is. Those three options. You can't take anyone else.
Okay.
Very well. Congratulations. Yes.
Ow.
The T-Man.
Man, this is a weird story. A Florida man in jail tonight accused of a bizarre murder. Police say the 56-year-old beat his roommate with a sledgehammer and claw hammer. The suspect says the two were arguing over a lack of toilet paper in the house.
Well, I can incense anyone, Terry. I don't know if I want to...
A sledgehammer and a claw hammer?
Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do, Terry. I don't know if I really feel like that's a great day in someone's life when someone who just was recently unable to wipe their butt is coming after you in anger like that, Terry.
Oh, my gosh. That is crazy.
The 56-year-old beat his roommate with a sledgehammer and claw hammer. The suspect says the two were arguing over a lack of toilet paper in the house.
Lack of toilet
when
paper.
The victim grabbed a gun, so the suspect says he grabbed a hammer. Police say the victim had to be identified through fingerprints because the beating was so bad.
Well, put some toilet paper in the house. You won't get the beating so bad.
Wow.
Make sure you're stocked up. Stock it up. 57 and 56-year-old man living together, Terry. Is there any doubt? Is the speculation pretty clear in your mind as it is mine that these were two homosexual men, Terry? Or Ernie and Bert? Which one?
One and the same.
Yeah, one and the same, right. I agree with Stephen there. Yeah, I would assume so.
So the moral of the story is be careful when you squeeze the Sherman?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Or have some Sherman in there to squeeze.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, geez, what? What are you saying? You want to be a homosexual male?
No.
What are you saying, Terry? Oh.
That is nutty, though.
Well, it just says basic common decency, Terry. Have some toilet paper stacked up in the house. Stock up.
Well, hey, maybe it was his turn to get it, and he forgot, so then all
Hope my wife is listening, Terry. This be a lesson to everyone out there. You don't want to be beat with a claw hammer and a socket wrench and a sledgehammer.
And while you're at the store, get the claw hammer, the jackhammer, the sledgehammer.
That's what's so crazy. Not only did he take the sledgehammer, but he decided to go for a claw hammer
Yeah, this
as
is
well.
not doing enough damage. Let me take out the claw hammer.
I don't think he's dead yet.
Which is more painful? I don't know what a claw hammer is. I obviously know what a sledgehammer is, but what's a claw hammer?
Well, it has like little claws on it. It's like smaller.
Oh, it does? It's smaller, but it has little spikes?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Jeez.
Well, yeah, it's got like, isn't it like...
They don't mean the claw end of the other end of the hammer where you take the nail out?
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. It's like the two little...
Oh, it's the prongs that you pry the nail out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, every hammer has a claw on it.
Right.
So it's just a hammer.
Well, he's probably going with that. This isn't working.
With the claw. so the claw's bigger. You beat him with the claw end of a standard hammer.
Yeah. Yes.
I see.
First he went with the sledgehammer and slammed his head.
If you're capable of swinging the sledgehammer with some decent velocity, I don't think you really need the claw hammer.
Well,
although
that's
the claw hammer makes some nice penetration in someone's skull.
Right.
Last I checked.
Well,
If only I had a flamethrower.
I'm sure the sledgehammer did some damage to the skull as well. You just get one big
Well, that's more of a smashing kind of activity, when the claw hammer is more of a piercing kind of skull penetration maneuver.
My bad. I guess the smashing wasn't good enough.
Apparently not, because he went claw hammer just to make sure.
And then they had to ID him with his
Fingerprints, because he was unidentifiable.
Wow.
Whoa.
All over a roll of toilet paper. This could have all been salvaged if they just would have went giant roll instead of just regular.
Right.
The police were in there like they could understand because there was no paper towel to clean up anything either. So
No brawny for this mess.
What if the policemen were on the scene, they were looking around, they're like, oh, here was toilet paper. This could have been avoided.
It was just underneath the sink.
They didn't look under the right sink.
Damn it.
The 56-year-old beat his roommate with a sledgehammer and claw hammer. The suspect says the two were arguing over a lack of toilet paper in the house when the victim grabbed a gun. gun, so the suspect says he grabbed a hammer.
The victim grabbed a gun.
Well, so they say.
And he was so in jeopardy of his life that he had time to find a sledge and claw hammer
Yes.
to defend himself with.
Right, right.
All while his pants are down.
And unwiped.
Well, they say that homosexual relationships are more volatile
Oh, jeez.
than
Wow.
heterosexual
Who
relationships
says
when it
that?
comes.
Are you saying that?
No,
Have you
I'm
read that?
Yes.
They say it.
No, I'm saying that in
Whoever they
domestic
is.
violence,
Yeah.
it's studies.
It's pretty brutal in
yes,
those
are
homes?
very violent. Yes.
Wow. Well, Terry Free with a little notation on the homosexual home.
Well, it makes sense. Men don't usually want to beat women, so they can beat another guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use an old pair of socks like the rest of us. Yeah. Come on.
Here's your finger. Go to the sink. Wash it off.
Jump in the shower. Use your wife's washcloth.
Jump in the shower. God, I don't even want to be at your house ever.
Terry, actually, the toilet papers of the world are very abrasive kinds of materials that if you were to just do a minimal wiping, this is the T-Man's advice to a healthy rectum, you would be best advised to do as minimal wiping as possible and then trying to clean it out in a shower cleaning kind of effort. Yes.
That's why they have the bidets or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh? Yeah, bidets are
Maybe
big in Europe. They should have made their maneuver over to the States, but but it hasn't happened yet. Now, if you want to listen to the T-Man's 10 Easy Steps to a Healthier Rectum, I got 9 more, but...
Police say the victim had to be identified through fingerprints because the beating was so bad.
Wow.
So do you take a shower every time you do that?
Well, I mean, you just want to not... Like, if you have something on your wrist, like you have some dirt on your wrist, do you take a dry, abrasive cloth to clean it off with? You wet something. You wipe it off in that fashion, right? A wet, moist kind of
but you wipe it until
is a much more effective and skin-friendly cleansing motion.
No, believe me, I understand what you're saying, but you wipe until the thing on your hand is gone, though, right? The dirt.
Well, if you have to, but I'm sorry. Where are we going with this conversation?
Well, there are some people who actually also use,
moisten towelette kind of things.
Really?
In there.
Baby wipes. Yes, they keep them in their
That's not absorbent.
Well, you use it on your baby's bottom to clean it all up.
Well, if you can come in and do that for me, then I'm all for it. But
Wow.
So while Amy's changing the child, Terry, he's asking that you come
Like
to his
you
house.
can't wipe your own ass here
Okay.
I'm not saying I can't do that. I'm just
with a moistened towel.
There's some people that can't reach.
You've gotten
they
to
need
that.
help.
Jeez.
What else is going on in the world besides
Speaking of
the beatings over toilet paper, Terry?
the older generation going out of control. I got
Yeah.
another older generation getting out of control story for you.
Wow, you are able to just keep the segues aflowing. Go
I
ahead. What do you
am.
have
It
there?
happened in New York. Officers shot and killed a 65-year-old woman after they claimed that she stabbed her neighbor at least 8 times in an apparent dispute over the neighbor's cat. And then,
Not enough toilet paper for the neighbor's cat?
No, apparently the kitty cat squeezed out a heater in the hall.
Okay.
Such a lady.
Terry, you are such. Feminine.
What do you expect when I'm with you guys all the
Okay.
time? Anyway, and so obviously she got irritated with that.
I would say
And then-
stabbing would equal irritation, yes.
Yeah, and so officers claim that they...
But if you want to eliminate irritation, Terry, you're going to go as many showers as possible over.
Absolutely.
Got a problem with showers, Stephen? You're not a shower guy or what?
I don't have a problem with showering at all, no.
You just poop so many times during the day, you don't want to take that many showers, is what you're saying.
I just wondered if you did that. That was my only question.
Do you have a bidet built in your home?
No, I don't. I
Have you
just
thought
have the
about that,
shower right next door to where I normally do my
Your
my
dirty
business, yes. So what's the big deal jumping
No,
in?
I understand that, but I was wondering
It's
if...
kind of a waste of clothes, though. It's like a lot of laundry.
Well, if you don't do the laundry, you don't have to worry.
Just hammer through them. 4 pair of boxers a day, man.
That's right.
Oh, you don't put new boxers on.
No, you go to the mall
I
and buy new
must not have a sensitive anus.
Terry, it's time to pick a winner. Are you prepared? Are you excited? Are you just beside yourself with unbelievable anticipation as we pick the first reservations that'll be secured and confirmed on the T-Man's party plane? Stephen, you ready to give me the new daddy drum roll? What do you got there? You ready to spin the wheel of qualifiers, Stephen? Are you ready to do that right at this time?
Hold on.
Take a swallow.
It's making us Clear his voice to spin the wheel, Terry. Clear his throat.
Ah, the wheel spinning. What's got a Vegas to Vegas? Let me reach you to the hopper, Terry.
Wow,
The simultaneous drum roll and wheel spin.
Whoa, talented guy.
All right, who do we got here? Who do we got here? Like I don't know. Who do we got here? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this person who is the first with their guest to be confirmed as far as reservations on the T-Man's party plane to Vegas.
Is?
She is a lady from Tacoma.
Woo! South End. Ow!
In the 98422 zip.
Oh, I know where that is.
She was born on 6/11/82.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, baby.
That's hot. She is Julie Ricos.
Julie, what?
Good Julie Ricos, Terry.
Julie Ricos.
Julie Ricos has found herself a spot on the T-Man's party.
Hey, Julie!
Now, right now, the plane is completely empty to Julie Ricos and her guest.
Right.
But before we all know it, Terry, that plane will be filled and we'll be heading down to sunny 85-degree Las Vegas.
Yes!
Because that's what I've made sure ahead of time that they're guaranteeing us 85 degrees.
Oh, good. Well, that's pool weather, my gosh, golly.
That is pool weather. Now, me and Hopscotch always argue on what pool weather is. Him and his 300 pounds believe that 68 degrees is pool weather.
Yes, he does.
No, I don't think so.
I see 80 degrees minimum as pool weather.
No, I'm the other way. I think it's to be hotter to go in the pool.
Are you sure that's why you've always...
I said it's not pool weather.
I'm pool anytime.
I said it's absolutely not pool weather.
I see you have to have a minimum of 80 degrees to go pooling. But anyhow, Julia Ricos.
Julia.
Should we call Julie Rios and tell her she's the first confirmed passenger with her guest?
Yeah, because you also want to find out, don't you, who she's bringing along?
We
don't want to ruin it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Julie Rios.
Good chance with a name like Julie Rios that she's hot.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, she has to.
MySpace?
Calling the Rios.
Email address.
Hello?
Hi, Julie.
Yes.
You're a winner.
Yay!
You're on the plane.
Yay!
You excited?
I'm so excited.
In the 98422 zip.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And we're guaranteeing you 85 degrees of your money back, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay, so now you can start packing, even though it's a month away. You can start packing. Well, actually, it's a little bit less than a month away.
Yeah,
Jess.
it is, because...
It's about a month away. The trip is about a month away. You'll be staying at the luxurious New York hotel.
Oh my God.
You'll be flying on our chartered Southwest airline flight. Introducing the Southwest gift card, available only at southwest.com. No fees. No, nothing. Never expires. Okay.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Hey,
Yes.
that's a nice little gift.
Yes.
Card.
Julie, there'll be
you
fun
so
and
much.
frolics for you and your guests like you can't imagine.
Oh, I know.
You can participate in all the shows that go on as far as Cube 93 is concerned. And, well, the sky's the limit there, Julie. All right, baby?
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yes. What station takes your lame ass and sends you down to Vegas?
Cube 93.
Yay! Like her already.
Hang on the line. It's nice that you like it, Terry.
Yeah.
Seems spunky.
Seems spunky?
She is spunky.
She's going to be a nice little,
addition there.
well, I was going to say addition, but there's nothing to add her to right now.
Well, she has to add her to us.
Well,
It'd be
yes.
nice to uncomfortably look at her while we're waiting to board the plane.
That's what you do, Stephen? You uncomfortably look at all the
It
listeners
seems
while
that
you
was the
board the
case
plane?
last year, yeah.
Yet, when he gets in a taxi cab, he'll talk the taxi driver's ear off.
Oh.
I'm a friendly guy. It just seemed like everybody was a little... But once we all got on the plane, it was fun.
So you have to loosen them up? Is that what you're saying?
I think I do,
You have to shake out the awkwardness of the situation? That's your responsibility?
Yes.
We're all in trouble.
I know.
You got to size up the easy ones early.
Is that what you plan on doing?
Is that what you do, Stephen? You size up which one of the easy ones early?
Well, people would walk up and were like, oh, do you think they're on the plane? Do you think they're on the plane? And since they were sitting right in front of the door, you'd guess that they were, yes.
Mm-hmm. Thanks
Because it was the game I was playing with myself, I guess.
Yes.
What other things do you do with yourself on the plane?
Wait till you see what I do by myself in the room.
Is there any chance that Stephen later today can be blamed for a lack of toilet paper? Is there any chance of that, Amy? Any chance?
Got you fly out.
Oh, dear.
If you...
I'm in the middle of teaching, and I look over my shoulder, and there's this strange woman's dog that's attacking a man's leg.
I want you to come here for a second. No. You come here for a minute.
Rock!
not with us anymore.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
When did that happen,
removed
Jerry?
for a number of years.
What is this audio I'm listening to? I'm very confused. I don't understand. I can't make heads or tails out of it.
I don't know.
Who recorded this?
The Pasty one, I believe.
Is that right?
Yes.
Pasty, is it you? Pasty?
Oh, yeah.
Pasty?
It's me, dude.
How long has it been you, Pasty?
Uh,
A Pasty?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought that was real Pasty. That wasn't.
No.
All right. Pasty?
Yes.
Did you record this?
I did. It was something I found. I was flipping through the channels last night, saw it on Bravo, and thought it was funny. So
Bravo.
They had a video for it, so I did.
Watching Bravo.
Bravo.
You notice how he had to preface it by saying, I was flipping through the channels and accidentally stumbled onto Bravo, basically.
Yes.
He didn't want us to assume that he was watching Bravo on his own. I was flipping through the channels and happened to just stumble onto Bravo, and that's something very interesting on.
Yeah, so I just went ahead and sure.
You don't want us to think for a suspended second that you might have been watching Bravo. You were just...
Not true, I watched Bravo. There's some good stuff on Bravo. Inside the Actor Studio with Dave Chappelle just last weekend. It was very good.
You realize that Bravo is one of your more homosexual channels on your channel lineup there?
Yeah, I'm gay, I guess.
Oh, Jason. Just wondering.
I guess.
And what was this? What am I listening to? What
it
show
was-
is this? Why is this happening?
I don't even know what the show was that I was watching, but they had the downloadable clip on the site. It's basically a woman was walking through the park, and her dog attacked a guy. And when we start listening from her, it's pretty funny, the comments that she makes about the dog.
What's the point of all this? Just watching an incident of a woman's dog getting out of control and biting an innocent pedestrian.
Biting an innocent pedestrian, and then the pedestrian wants to call the cops and get the dog taken away.
So it's all audio? It's all like is there going to be a narrator at all at some point? Or
there
no?
happened to be a camera crew in the park when this all went down.
Is this going to be tough to follow without the visualness of this? Can we follow it through audio or what?
It might be a little bit difficult.
I may have to call on you to narrate what's going on here.
I can help out.
You're a good narrator, aren't you?
Oh, yes, the best.
I mean, The Rock was a hell of a narrator.
He was good.
All right. He would know what show this was, by the way.
Probably right.
Okay.
No. You come here for a minute.
That would be the dog right there?
I think that's a dog.
It's taking everything I have not to go over there and to get involved.
Okay, I'm going to have the dog taken.
Now, what's their problem? Who's the dog walker? Is it the man or the woman?
The man is the one that actually got bit. That was a spectator we just heard
The
from.
man has already been bit?
Yes.
At this point, early on here. Because this looks like 3 minutes of audio here. And the man in the first 30 seconds has been bit.
He has already been bit, and now...
the woman was walking the dog.
Correct.
And he wants some recourse, some action. He wants something taken...
He wants justice after. I mean, it was bleeding. There was, it broke the skin.
He wants immediate justice.
Yes.
For the dog bite.
Right.
That's when you call Walker Texas Ranger.
Okay.
Wow.
It's not on Bravo. It's not. I'm familiar with it.
Pretty gay, though.
It's taking everything I have not to go over there and to get involved.
Okay, I'm going to have
That's the
the dog.
bystander who says it's taking everything I have not to go over there and get involved.
Correct.
She wants to assist the man or the woman?
She was wanting to assist the man to get the woman's dog under control.
Because the woman's dog, what kind of dog was it?
It was like looked like a beagle. It wasn't like the biggest dog out there. It wasn't a Rottweiler or anything like that.
Well, Snoopy.
Whoa.
Yeah, something smaller.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking everything I have not to go over there and to get involved.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to have the dog taken.
All he was doing was walking through the park.
That's what's right.
I've had some things happen with this woman's dog before where I've been out at the park training my own dogs, and that dog has gotten away from her and has come up after my dogs and myself.
Bravo, a little hard up for programming these days, Terry?
Wow.
Now that Clear Eye really ain't making it anymore, or what?
Yeah.
Is that show still on the air?
I don't know.
They have any first-run Queer Eyes that anyone's getting into anymore, or what?
I don't think so. Not that I've heard.
I don't want to ask Pace. You'll get all insulted if I ask him if there's any first-run Queer Eyes that he's getting into.
Oh, yeah, I love it, dude. Season pass.
I think there are new ones.
All right. Still the original cast, or what?
I think so.
Fab Five not so fab anymore, or what?
Not so fab.
And that dog has gotten away from her and has come up after my dogs and myself.
Wow.
And
So this is a dog park they're in. Well, you're in a dog park, you get bit, you can't really cry bloody murder.
Well, was the dog on a leash?
You're supposed to take dogs out that bite people, though.
Right.
Well,
Pretty good rule.
Yeah. You're supposed
So
to
the
kinda
dog
know.
walkers the dog owners that have dogs that bite are like not allowed to go to dog parks?
They shouldn't bring their dogs.
They
Right.
shouldn't.
Well, and-
they can
and
come
it-
themselves.
Yeah.
Is there any literature, any rulings, any statements, any placards, any signs that say that at the dog park? If your dog bites, stay home?
Yeah, if your dog bites, it's against the law. isn't it? I mean, to get bit by a dog, I think would be against the law.
Well, and I think dog owners who know that their dogs are kind of nippers.
Oh, common sense.
Yeah, it's common sense and it's common courtesy.
What if your dog's not a nipper, but like yourself, Terry, you are? Do you take yourself to the dog park then?
No, because I don't want to bite when.
I see. Yes, you don't want to get all worked up and bite somebody. I understand.
And that dog has gotten away from her and has come up after my dogs and myself, and have had to run. And I just throw myself and my dogs in my car.
What if you just have the king of the dogs as far as just being able to kick ass? Wouldn't you want to take it to the dog park and just have some fun?
Yeah. Watch it eat everybody else's dog.
Oh, my God.
And someone's kid
Come on.
pulls it out of the stroller.
Jeez, you guys.
That sounds like a day to me, Terry.
Yeah, I guess so.
A day full of fun and frolics.
And have had to run, and I just throw myself and my dogs in my car.
What if it was one of these? What if it was a child? What if it was a child?
Oh, jeez. This guy's all worked up because he got bit, Terry.
Well, I would be too.
And then he pulled out his Johnson and said, what if it was one of these or a child? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a wiener dog.
What if it was one of these? What if it was a...
Right here, right?
Yeah, what if it was her doing it? Would that be cool? Can we try that?
Oh, that's a different park? Okay, we'll head over there now.
What if it was one of these? What if it was a child? What if it was a child?
This man should be getting to the hospital. He could be having rabies just sink in any second here, Terry.
Right. No,
Meanwhile,
I
he's
understand.
arguing with the lady with the biting dog.
Yeah, what is the lady doing when this guy's yelling at her? Just standing there or what?
No.
I mean, because
I was waiting for Queer Eye.
Is that right, Pasty?
She was actually in her car trying to...
Restrain the dog?
Well, yeah, she had the dog in the backseat. She was looking like trying to kind of get out of the area, but the camera crew kept coming up to her and talking to her and stuff.
What are the camera crew doing just magically at a dog park? That's what I want to know.
That's what I don't know either.
Well, maybe they were doing some
You never
kind
know
of
when
news story in regards to dog parks. And
Bravo just stakes out the dog parks waiting for something like this to happen?
I don't know.
How often does something like this happen at a dog park, Pasty?
I can't say I've been to many dog parks.
This was way funnier when I was high.
Wasn't there show dog show that they do?
I'm telling you. There's some good stuff here.
Is it a dog show, Pasty?
No, it wasn't a dog show.
Are you sure? They have shows like that on Bravo.
Oh, jeez.
Show dogs and moms.
There we go. Here's the real resident expert on Bravo.
This was a clip show showing a bunch of different funny clips from a bunch of different things.
What if it was one of these? What if it was a child? What if it was a child?
So he's talking to her through an enclosed car with the windows shut.
Yeah, and she's trying to get out.
It's the man that's fed up, Terry.
And he's bleeding.
What if it was a child?
That's true,
So dramatic.
though.
What is he, Shakespeare? What if it was a child?
Yes.
What if it was a child?
I mean, I know the man was bit. Doesn't he sound a little melodramatic here?
Well,
What if it was a child?
He makes a good point. If the dog is going to go
I
after an
understand his
adult,
point.
then what
Just
would...
the flair for the dramatic that I'm just... and meanwhile, the woman can't even hear him because her windows are shut and her doors closed in her car. What if it was a child? What if it was a child?
She's now a criminal.
What if it was a child? What if it was a child? What if it was a child, like one of these kids?
He grabs him by the hair. One of these!
Yeah. See this little brat right here? What if it was this kid?
She couldn't hear him because she has that music playing in the background.
Right.
She didn't know what a child was. One of these. That's what I'm talking about.
What if it was a child, like one of these kids?
Yeah, apparently Pasty switched the channel to Telemundo.
Caliente.
What the hell?
Pasty, you want to explain that one, or...
Oh, my God.
Pasty?
That is the dog owner.
Oh, the dog owner is speaking, is that Spanish? Is that, what is that,
No,
you
she
know?
was speaking very loud, angry English.
That was English?
That was?
All right.
Well, I think she has an accent, though, right?
Yeah, very thick accent.
Yes. Let's see if we can make heads or
She has
tails
a
out of that.
Magnum accent.
Oh, jeez.
Real thick.
Got it.
I tell everybody, man, the dog's mine. I told you the 20 Then the dog is not right.
The man speaks enraged, thick Magnum accent lady.
Yeah.
Because he understood her, apparently.
Well, he's probably standing right there, too.
I'm standing right here, too. I don't understand her, Terry.
Well, I got a little bit of the I tell kids that he bites.
Oh, really?
Yes. She informs people that he's a biter.
Uh-huh.
He's a nipper of a dog.
So stay clear.
Right.
I tell everybody, man, the
I tell everyone, run, the dog bites.
Yes.
Run so the dog can run after you.
Yeah, right.
Run for the hills. I'm taking my dog for a walk.
I tell children not to get close. I think that's
I
another
tell
thing.
everybody, run, the dog bites. I told you the first thing.
Then the dog is not right.
You giving me strong
I gotta hang out at these dog parks, Terry. I'm missing all the action. Got a fiery, like, Latino-sounding lady, a pissed-off white guy. I mean, this is great.
The dog is not right.
Pissed-off white dude with teeth marks and blood dripping from his calf.
Jeez, man.
It's like a little beagle. Just kick it. How bad can he be hurt? Come on.
If you get bitten at a dog park by a little beagle, don't you have the right to punt it across the field or what?
I would think that most people, that's their first reaction.
I told you the first thing.
Then the dog is not right.
You giving me strong, I'm not right.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you are
gonna
not
give you
right
problems.
either. It's not my fault, I didn't mean to. It's not my fault, I didn't fault.
Do you think they go and have sex after this, Terry?
I don't think so.
I think there's a lot of passion there, Terry.
There may be a lot of passion, but not for one another, definitely.
Is she hot?
No.
No?
No.
She's an older lady.
Older
isn't
lady,
she?
probably
Yeah.
50.
Short and squatty?
Yep, actually, yep.
Squatty.
Yes.
With their fiery Latin temper.
Aha.
What does the guy
I
look
like
like?
it. I like it. Hey, the dog, it bites. Run for the hills. The plane. It's good stuff.
What does the guy look like?
The guy, he was actually in a full business suit, and he got bit higher up in the
standard dog park attire.
Yeah, full business suit. He had a nice little butt on him. Just normal stuff.
Yes.
But he was bit like higher up, like closer to the crotch area.
Wow.
Oh, he almost lost
Is that why you were so in tune with? All right.
Strong, I'm not right.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you are
gonna
not
give you
right
problems.
either. It's not my fault, I didn't mean to. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean to,
Yeah.
Terry, for the radio impaired. Team has great translator.
You are good.
Angry, short, squatty Latino ladies.
It's not my fault, I didn't mean to. It's not my fault, I didn't mean to.
She sounds close to tears here. She sounds remorseful. I mean, she sounds like she didn't intend, obviously, for this to happen. And
Well, she shouldn't have taken the dog to the park if she knows. and
Yeah,
obviously
she knows.
tells
that it's a
people
problem.
that get
That's
within
not-
5 yards, run!
Well, that's not the point. Then she needs to just keep the dog at home.
It's not
Put the dog down.
Yeah.
It's
the dog's fault.
The dog has some serious aggression problems. And just because the dog is small doesn't mean that it can't hurt.
For many days I didn't bring him here because I suffer when he bites me. Right in my vagina.
Wait a minute.
The dog is biting her where?
You heard.
Stop it. She didn't say that.
A pasty. Would you like to repeat for us what this lady just said?
We need a translator.
Not really sure how to say that word, but it's or in the woman's private parts. That's where the dog bites her.
The story's getting better by the minute, Terry.
I so was not expecting that.
No.
And just because the dog is small doesn't mean that it can't hurt.
For many days I didn't bring him here because
This is the same lady right here? She's got a little deeper sound. All right, yes.
Well,
but she's
she's
not
a
all
little
worked
bit
up.
calm now.
Got it.
for many days I didn't bring him here because I suffer when he bites me. Right in my vagina. When I'm walking and he sees other dogs, he right away, he jumps on my vagina because he gets so crazy.
Oh, Terry, you better keep the sleeve away.
Whoa!
You better keep the sleeve well under wraps there in the dog park.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
She says that when the dog sees other dogs, he jumps on her lap and
And bites her vagina.
come on, he's a
Terry,
diner biter.
I do the same thing to my wife.
Vagina biter. Jeez.
Angela and this lady have a lot in common.
Oh, wow! When you see other dogs, you jump on your wife.
Well, other bitch. Yeah. Oh.
Because I suffer when he bites me. Right in my vagina.
Says it so cute and dainty. He bite me in my vagina. My vagina. If I whispered, it's not as bad a word. He bites me in my vagina. Man, can you say vagina any better than that?
No.
I suffer when he bites me. Right in my vagina. When I'm walking and he sees other dogs, he right away, he jumps on my vagina because he gets so crazy. He doesn't know who I am.
Right.
He forgets everything.
I know the feeling, Terry.
He forgets who I am.
He loses all his bearings and he starts biting any vagina he can get close to.
And mine's the closest, so he jumps on.
He bites me in my vagina.
He's right away. He jumped on my vagina because he gets so crazy. He doesn't know who I am.
Oh.
He forgets everything. And he bites the Labrador in his penis. I don't want him to bite the
Well, I
Labrador.
missed
He
it.
bites a Labrador in his penis.
In his penis?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
This dog is just going for a
You ever been chomped on the clit there, Terry?
No! What?
Well, I mean, that's what we're discussing here, right?
Oh, my God.
Let's go around the room, Steven.
Have you ever been bitten?
In your vagina.
Not that I recall.
This lady's mad.
Well, if the dog is that crazy for the private areas of everything.
Now I understand why it was a lot to ask for this woman to stay away from the dog parks, knowing that your dog's a biter. She just doesn't seem like she's all together there, Terry.
No, it does not.
He bites me in my vagina. That could make you lose your scruples a little bit when you keep getting bitten in the vagina all the time.
Question is why, if the dog is so crazy, then why, like Steven said, why not put the dog down?
Oh, jeez. Well, you can't put every dog down. It just bites a woman in their vagina, Terry.
Well, if it's attacking people.
Yeah, it's attacking the Labrador's penis.
Well, do you really consider that an attack?
If a dog bit you in your penis, would you consider that an attack?
Well, it depends on the mood.
He's right away. He jumped on my vagina because he gets so crazy. He doesn't know who I am. He forgets everything. And he bites the Labrador in his penis. I don't want him to bite my Labrador in the penis. My Labrador is a baby. It's beautiful.
What's the law enforcement in this area?
It would be Van Nuys LAPD.
Van Nuys LAPD.
Yeah, I would definitely file a report.
If this turns into an episode of Cops, Terry, I don't know if I can handle this.
Look, in my vagina 2 times he bites me. His teeth are very small and they don't damage very much. They pinch.
Yeah, he's never damaged her vagina. Or at least nothing she's been able to pick up on. But he has certainly taken a bite here and there.
Yeah.
Crazy!
Oh, yeah. She
Programming is on Bravo with an unknown homo hijinks.
Jeez. Gosh, people. Wow. That is nutty. That is just ridiculous.
Terry, this just in from the Associated Press.
Oh yeah.
That'll be on the sound effects CD as well.
We have to interrupt this story of vagina biting to give you this bulletin.
Okay.
The winners of the record $365 million Powerball jackpot in Nebraska last weekend are identified as a group of 8 workers from a meat processing plant.
Oh, wow. Really? Meat.
Take a chomp out of that one, Terry.
Wow. So they have to how many? 8?
Yeah.
So
8
they gotta
workers.
split 124
They got to
million.
split, if they take the lump sum, they got to split $124 million. Now they got to start playing the lotto again.
Damn it.
They took the lump sum, Stephen?
Yes, they did.
124 million divided by 8 is,
15.5.
15.5 million.
So now there's 8 jobs available at a meat processing plant.
Well, if you can retire on 15.5 million, then yes.
In Nebraska, you probably can.
Yeah, what's the median house or
If you can live on that, Stephen, then sure.
$12,000. That's how much it costs for a house.
Is it? Come on. Shut up.
They pooled their money and they bought a ticket.
Oh, there you go.
I don't understand why people do that.
You got 40 cents?
Because all that,
we're going in together for a ticket.
All that does is make you resent your workers for having to split the money with them. If
you resent winning that much money.
If you watch Goodfellas enough, you'll start whacking your friends.
Well, like,
yeah, but why do people pull their money? I mean, if you only can spend $20,
so they can
buy your own.
They can buy more tickets and have a better chance at winning. They can buy if they bought a ticket individually, they may only be able to afford 3 tickets and have a three times chance or whatever. And if they're pooling their money, then they have 20, 30, 40 chances to win. And if we win, we'll split it.
Wow.
Split it.
But then it actually happens. Yeah. They start hating each other.
But still, 15 million is nice.
It was really my idea. I should get the extra.
Oh, jeez.
You know, those kind of fights start.
Yeah, people have like extra tickets in their sock drawer that no one knows about.
Yeah.
I'll just put this one right here and here.
Yes. Before you know it, you start wishing you were just a regular old yokel at the dog park in your vagina pit.
His teeth are very small and they don't damage very much. They pinch.
Unfortunately, she says the dog bites her in the crotch, and I think that's...
She said the vagina.
Based on where it was going, that was what it was going to do to me.
Part of the reason why her dog is such a hysterical dog is because of the way that she acts. Your dogs mirror your behavior.
Thanks for the lesson, baby.
Oh, my God, the police is here.
Are they going to put me in a lineup with bitten vagina ladies? Wow.
That is crazy.
It's quite a little taping you got there, Pasty.
I thought you liked
well done.
Yeah,
good job.
Doing some work.
Ow!
Oh,
He's not castrated. He has vasectomy. You know, like a man.
Okay.
Like a man. He can make love, but he won't have babies.
Okay.
Yes.
What's his name, the dog?
Happy.
Happy.
Yeah. Oh, that dog's happy.
Okay, by signing here, you're not admitting to guilt. You're giving your written promise to appear at the court, the date and time below.
Damn, she's getting brought up.
They gave her a ticket.
Taken in.
Mm-hmm.
She must appear.
Wow. Her and the little dog, too.
Yes, and your little dog, too. Indeed. The T-Man. Terry, did I ever tell you that text pages roll in all morning long at 97373? Don't you know? Have I ever told you that? That
yes,
text pages will be a never-ending stream of communication between us and the listening audience like that?
Oh, good.
Yes.
Like that.
They text very profound and interesting statements all through the course of the show as it relates to whatever we're talking about at the given time. Like, let me start the ball rolling at 8:44 and 19 seconds when somebody writes in a very poignant fashion, hey, maybe the dog really seems to enjoy a lot of stanky snatch. Oh, wow.
That's great.
Keep that stream of communication open.
Yes, that's why it's vital that we have that stream of communication open so you can make your comments on the short, dumpy Latino lady that got all fired up at the dog park.
She's great.
And you can make your assumptions like the dog must enjoy stanky snatch. How else would we get a comment like that, Terry? I can't always jump on the phone lines.
Right, that's true.
Yes. 8:43 and 3 seconds. Ha, ha, ha. Vinny the Pooh is a giner biter, too. Wow. So you're saying he's like a little beagle? Is that what you're saying? Texter? Texter! Answer me, Texter!
Oh, we'll call
that's right, I can't again. That's where the communication ends. I forgot. It's not really a never-ending stream of communication.
Right.
It's pretty tough to do.
8:41 and 43 seconds. Somebody writes, that dog story was probably the most annoying thing I ever heard until she referenced her VJ. Then I just wanted to kill myself.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad we could do it for you.
Yeah.
8:39.
Was it still the most annoying thing?
I think it then got eliminated as far as the most annoying thing.
But if he wants to kill himself, he still sounds annoyed.
Yeah, I would think so, yes.
I don't really get it.
But it doesn't then get categorized in that fashion. It becomes so much more than that.
More than just annoying.
Yes, we keep adding to the fun is what they're basically saying, yes.
Got it.
8:39 and 51 seconds. T, I'd love to hear that short Latina lady have a fight with Star's mom.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That'd be great.
And what's his name, the dog?
Happy.
Happy.
8:39 and 40 seconds. Somebody writes, good thing that dog didn't bite Terry at the dog park. She would have captured it and eaten it.
Oh, jeez, people.
That is an interesting little angle to view the topic of you at dog parks, Terry, because I do hear a rumor you do show up with a knife and a fork. But...
Bottle of ketchup.
Little bib. Little dog on the bib.
God.
Like an eat lobster. You have a little lobster on the bib. Anyhow. 8:34 and 30 seconds. Somebody writes... Yeah, I can say that, Terry, because I'm married to a Filipino. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. 8:34 and 30 seconds. Somebody writes, I would like to take my pit bull to Volunteer Park when Gay is up there hunting for men. Then I'll let him loose and let him chew him up and give him my own personalized stomach stapling surgery.
Oh, wow. Now that's rude. Giving the old pit bulls another bad reputation.
Oh, jeez. 8:29 and 18 seconds. I'm in love with Hotshot. I want to take him out to Volunteer Park and make out with him. Signed, Nicholas.
Wow, a couple of Volunteer Park references there.
Trying to see if it's the same person here. And in fact, it is the same texter.
Oh, wow.
It is the same texter.
Oh, he's pretty rough.
The same one that had the pit bull comment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hates gays and is gay?
I thought it was a little coincidental, even though they're on different pages here. I thought it was a little coincidental, and they're 5 minutes apart.
He's confused.
I thought it was a little coincidental that two texts so close like that would be volunteer park references.
Yeah.
Nicholas wrote them both.
Oh, well, let's call him.
Is he a homophobe or is he a gay?
Well, he wants to give gay phone operator, or gayest as he's now known, his own personalized stomach stapling surgery via the skilled hands and claws and paws of his pit bull.
Ah, lovely.
And strong jaw, of course, the key feature on your pit bull of choice. And he wants to also take you to volunteer park.
Wow. I don't volunteer for that.
Be a big day for you.
Yeah, it would be. Big day for Nicholas.
While he's making out with you, his dog is searching for gay. That'd be quite the day. 8:16 and 34 seconds. What color are Terry's toes pedicured? I never heard the answer yesterday. And does she like foot massages?
I love them.
Sounds like somebody out there, Terry, is. Oh wait, it's Nicholas. Oh no, just kidding. Somebody out there is offering. This one is from Juan.
Is it from Juan?
Mm-hmm.
It is a lovely plum matching the nails.
Oh, jeez.
You have plum toes?
Yeah, plum colored, I guess.
All right, easy.
Purplish plum.
I don't think you have actually plum toes. Thanks for clarifying.
And my toes and nails always match, by the way.
You still have like little cockamamie designs on your fingernails?
Wow. No, I don't.
Like you're 18?
No.
7:40 in 20 seconds. I'm skipping over a whole bunch here because none of them make the grade. That's just the way it works, Terry.
Oh, don't make the grade.
I don't even know if this one does.
Grade not made.
No grade maker.
Listening to Pasty and T-Man turns me on.
Wow.
I guess it's the combination of us both back and forth, Terry, that does it for
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Jeez.
Does that sign Nicholas?
That almost didn't make the grade.
That's Juan.
That's from Juan.
Oh, boy.
7:32 and 13 seconds. T-Man, I got a cold hanging with Dumpy under that billboard Friday. Does that get me a shot to get a chance at qualifying? You should hook up Pasty's buzzer to the shock wizard. I don't even know where he goes with this. To the shock, the wizard sleeve.
Oh, so Buzz,
whenever she says yeesh, which is every 5 minutes. You say yeesh?
No.
Jeesh?
Jeesh.
He writes a Geeeesh. Jeesh.
Jeesh.
You say jeesh a lot, Terry?
No, I don't.
It's probably me that says it.
Yeah, I think
Jeesh.
it's
Anyway, bring your sleeve over so I can buzz it.
Okay, hold on. Woo! Like that. Put a little shock in it. Jeesh.
7:31 and 14 seconds. Wow, wow, wow. Suck it up, Dumpy. You don't cope with family issues in Las Vegas. Bullcrap, dysfunctional family member of the day.
Wow.
7:20 and 49 seconds. I hate having to kiss my supervisor all the time.
What?
I'm sure a lot of people are feeling the same in your shoes there. Mm-hmm. A lot of these supervisors, Terry. It's part of the job curriculum.
Come in every morning. Good morning, supervisor.
You want to be an employee in good standing? I'm going to need to feel a little tongue this morning. How many women are in that spot?
That's why I'm still here.
I didn't mean to talk there, Terry. 7:17 and 36 seconds. Oh, just. Can we talk about the president's decision about allowing Iraqis to run our ports in the U.S.?
It's a good one.
Okay, there you go. Stephen talked about it.
They took our deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Iraqis, but still not a good decision, it seems like.
Well, it
seems like they have a lot of not good decisions lately.
Seems like you're starting to sour on your buddy there in the White House, or what?
Well, I was souring since, last year. I've been souring.
Yeah, he's all gung-ho on a decision yesterday that he said he's fully behind.
And now it's come out this morning that they didn't even know about it.
Who, the White House didn't know about it?
Well, they really didn't, I guess, no. Until the decision was made or something. And I don't know. I didn't want to read it because it pissed me off.
Oh,
so.
7:08, 29 seconds. Somebody writes, Stephen Vegas chews up and spits out pussy Republicans like you. Sign Nate.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, Nate. Easy.
Mm-hmm. 6:27 and 33 seconds. T. What's the need for you to take President's Day off? I love the show, but you're all pretty lazy. Do you have Groundhog's Day off, too? Well, now that you mentioned it. Yeah.
Jeez.
Is that coming up?
No, we missed it.
Oh, we missed it. Oh, yes, we don't have it off.
So we should take tomorrow off for that.
In honor.
Yes. Of Groundhog's Day that we missed.
Mm-hmm.
Hog.
You know, actually, when you think about it, we're getting gypped on President's Day. Because if you remember back in the day, Terry, they used to give you Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday as a dual holiday thing to look forward to in your month of February.
Right.
Now they just group it together, call it President's Day.
Rip off.
Kind of a smack in the face of old Lincoln and Georgie there, huh?
Yeah.
And today is Washington's birthday.
Washington's birthday.
Well, damn it,
We shouldn't be here today.
I'm out of here.
Again, tomorrow, we're done. We're taking a day off tomorrow.
When is Lincoln's birthday?
It was last weekend, I think.
When was the decision made? What year was it that they decided to clump them together, call it President's Day?
1842.
Okay.
I don't know.
It seems like it's always been that way to me, but I don't know.
I don't think it always has been.
1842, people were like, who's Lincoln? I don't know, when was Lincoln?
Before 1842.
I was, all right.
I would think so.
Okay.
I don't know, though.
Right around there.
I'm not so sure. Anyway, Stephen, do you remember when the decision was made and when the first year was that they grouped Lincoln and Georgie's birthday together and called it President's Day?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't remember being in on that vote. I don't remember being in on that boardroom meeting.
You didn't get the memo?
I don't remember getting the memo or the email or the fax.
I'm looking it up.
That's his lookup music.
You could continue on while I figure it out here.
No, we like the uncomfortableness of having you be on the hook with the forthcoming information, and we just sit and wait for it.
1968.
That's not true. Because I wasn't born in 1968, and I remember there being a Lincoln's birthday and a Washington's birthday as two different holidays.
I thought so, too.
All right.
Don't just throw something out.
Well, I'm reading a thing here that says that, but it's probably wrong, I'm sure.
Well, get out of Tito's blog and find some real credible information.
It took effect in 1971, was designed to simplify the yearly calendar of holidays and give federal employees some standard...
It could have been 71, because I remember being, like, in school in the late 70s and the early 80s and the mid-80s, even up, I don't remember, maybe it was around the mid-80s, I think it probably changed, or late 80s. I remember getting two holidays.
Maybe some states adopted it later or something.
It could have,
Kind of like the way Arizona doesn't want to recognize Martin Luther King.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do now.
Martin Luther
Now
King
they
Day is a
do.
national holiday.
It is.
But they didn't
But they
recognize it
didn't
for
at the
a
very
while.
beginning.
At the
For a
beginning, they
long
didn't.
time.
Yeah.
Well, you got any answers for me, Stephen, or no?
Well, I thought I did give you an answer,
Stephen,
but
I failed you again.
Well, just because you don't like the answer doesn't mean that I failed. I think
it's wrong.
Well, I think that, Scott's probably right that they, maybe some states did it differently. Another website, 1968 took effect in 71. All right.
Yeah, I would definitely file a report.
Well, then, damn it, let's do it.
But maybe they're just, I don't know.
My Labrador and the finish. My Labrador is a baby. It's beautiful.
Are you taking all this in, Stu?
I'm taking it all in.
And just because the dog is small doesn't mean that it can't hurt.
How often does Stephen take it all in?
Yeah, that's not very good. Can we edit that out?
No way, dude.
When I'm walking and he sees other dog, he right away, he jump on my vagina because he gets so crazy.
Stephen, you gotta stop doing that. Terry, what else is going on in the world? There's a little sampling of some text pages of the day. Maybe I'll get to some more a little later. How does that sound? Does that sound good?
Sounds very good. Sure. Just want to let you guys know who smoke, about the smoking ban. According to a doctor in Spokane, he's claiming that the smoking ban could kill the old school smokers.
The old schools? How old school are we talking here?
Like in 60s, 70s.
So senior smokers.
Senior citizen smokers.
Because they're just not prepared to have their lungs take that kind of shock treatment of not getting its daily dosage of smoke?
No, because, of course, the smokers have to go outside to smoke, right? At least 25 feet away from the building.
And they get an old man chill.
No, they they can get sick out in the cold and...
They get SARS. SARS!
He says places should have indoor smoking lounges so that old people won't have to walk.
Bird flu.
Bird flu.
Or SARS.
SARS!
Or bird flu.
Bird flu.
Take your pick, Terry. Which one did they get?
Neither.
You're just focused on the knife and fork of the dog part. All right, so they got to...
He says that, it would. You're putting the older people out into the cold where they're susceptible to getting...
Whatever. Everyone's...
sick or getting hit by...
Cars.
Vehicles.
SARS.
Yeah.
Everyone is trying to find a crafty angle for overturning the smoking ban.
But he thinks that they should have indoor smoking lounges.
Lounges.
Like, in the airport.
In the airport where they have the little glass booth that you have to
just
quarantine yourself to. It's like the zoo of airports.
Yeah, the old school smokers need to have a cigarette after the old school lunch.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good after a meal.
Yeah. Find out some more information if you want to know.
Luke!
Yeah.
Luke seems to have found some information.
But I think you're right.
Yes, Luke.
Well,
now I'm right. Now that I put Luke on, yes.
I was going to say, back when I was in grade school, we used to have Mondays and Fridays off for President's Day, so it was even in the 90s.
Even in the 90s. See, I remember, like, I was almost being conservative when I said in the late 80s, I still remember having President's Day, Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday. There's two different holidays.
Yeah, me too. So...
Yeah, Luke, thanks.
Well, they had, schools are taking midwinter breaks now around this time, too. That doesn't necessarily mean...
Damn shame. I got to turn to Luke for my information, Steve.
What information did he give you?
because back in the day,
What stat did he give you?
He gave me...
What research did he do?
He knows!
Ah, I see, okay.
He's Luke!
Luca Blake,
Come on, Steven, be nice.
Well, I am being nice. It's just,
You're calling him out, though, Luke.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at work in like 15 minutes, and I'm still at home. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for the confession.
What is that?
I don't know. I just random thought by Luke. And
That's nice, Luke.
Stephen will look that up, make sure he's right.
It says that people used to celebrate both, but then they commonly went to the President's Day thing, which is just actually to honor Washington, but they also were honoring Lincoln, so it was kind of a local governmental decision.
Say something so I can go blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Say something.
Something.
Blah. Say something longer than that.
Something longer than that.
Blah, blah, blah. Come on, play along. Say
Fine, we should
blah,
take today off.
blah, blah. Okay, now I feel better.
What's the next holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Well, since we're still in the month of February.
Oh, jeez.
Let's,
Ash Wednesday's next Wednesday. Let's take that off.
Okay.
Andy.
It's Ash Wednesday every day for Pacey in his apartment.
Ash Monday through Sunday.
Talk about a lounge. Andy.
Yes?
What's up, dude?
Nothing much.
What can we do for you?
I was just commenting about the claw hammer thing. I experienced something like that.
Mm-hmm. And you're living to tell the tale?
Yeah. Well, I woke up one Sunday morning to, I live in an apartment complex, and I just figured someone was fighting. And then I hear screaming, I call 911. I look out my peephole, and two guys are tumbling down the stairs. Well, one of the guys had claw hammers taped to his palms of his hands.
Wow, make sure it wouldn't go anywhere, yes.
Yeah, they ended up being brothers, and the one with the claw hammer...
Or maybe he just lost his hands in the war, and he got...
Yeah, he was
like an old pirate. He got claw hammers instead. Steven, have you ever called 911 recently? You a 911 caller? This guy just called 911 as a witness to some kind of incident. Is that something you do regularly or what? I can't remember.
I have.
I have.
I have, too.
I have.
You've all called 911 recently?
Yeah, recently, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What time does the movie start?
I even have the kids in the car.
Yeah. They actually took their sweet time.
What's your witness recently? You had to call 911, Terry.
Hit and run.
Hit and run.
Yes.
You were
Hello?
quick to jump on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not ignoring you, dude.
No, we're not. We're just
still
talking
with me?
Yes, Andy. We're just talking amongst ourselves. Don't mind us.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
But
wondering.
anyway,
Okay.
we got the guy out of the building and got him separated, and
Even though he had a claw hammer taped to his
he
palms?
had two to both palms.
That's got to make an interesting masturbation session, huh, Terry?
He broke the handles. Oh, I've got a newspaper clipping of it. It's a true story.
Okay.
But they didn't believe me at work until I brought it in.
All right. Well, we're more believing of you, Andy.
Yeah.
Well, this is the second time I called you. I've been before.
Thanks for the call. See you on the third time. Terry.
Time's a charm.
You called 911?
Yes.
Witnessing what recently?
A hit and run.
Yes.
And then, actually, it wasn't just me who called. There was like 5 other cars, and we followed the car that hit the other car, and...
You had a caravan of cars following the hit and runner?
Yes, and then, yeah.
Little street justice never hurt.
Well,
Vigilante style.
Because I would hate that to happen to me.
Terry threw a throwing star at him.
Took out my knife and fork.
Wow.
Said, watch out. Good thing you're not a dog.
You envisioned him to be a chihuahua, and you went to town, huh?
I said, good thing.
Or a chihuahua, yeah.
Yeah, a chihuahua.
That's terrific. That's terrific. It's a great...
Well, wouldn't you want to do that?
Huh?
I mean, if you saw that happen right there in front of you, how could you, just...
I'd just be laughing. I think the guy's going to get away with it.
So you're not a 911 caller?
Not for those kind of things.
Well, what if you were the victim and people just rolled on by you?
Well, then I would have to defend for myself, wouldn't I?
Well, All right.
I'm not thinking that I'm going to be salvaged by some good Samaritan to call in my hit and run if I just got hit and got ran on. Follow myself or else I'm SOL, aren't I?
Yeah, well.
I mean, if it's an accident with injuries, then maybe you call it in. But it was just, I remember when I was, 16 or 17, I was a Domino's pizza driver. This is how dumb I am. I have the big sign on top of my car, driving to someone's apartment complex. I backed into someone's car, and I peel out of there with my big Domino sign on. And isn't it surprising that about 5 minutes later, there were 2 squad cars at the Domino's pizza there. Looking for little old me. Oh, did I hit that guy? Oh, jeez. I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, here's your taillight piece. No joke. They held up my taillight piece. Yeah, that would be mine. Well, the pizza had to be there at 30 minutes or less. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
The T-Man.
Do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. Let's get stupid.
Yes, let's get stupid, Terry.
I thought we already were.
And let's,
Good morning.
yeah, we passed stupid many years ago. There she is. Live from Italy.
Man, they must be on fire because of the speed skater who won gold.
I don't know. I'm not
1500.
following any of it, Terry.
Local guy for that.
All I know is once in a while they ski and then pick up a gun and shoot it and then ski some more. And
my gosh.
It's all called the Winter Olympics. Kendall, are you there?
Yes, I am, T. How are you doing?
How is your study abroad going there? How is it going?
It's going pretty good.
How far into it are you now?
We're almost halfway. I have midterms next week. I've been crunching on all my homework.
Oh, I bet you've been crunching on more than that. Anyway.
What are you studying? I mean, every time we talk to you, it's party here, party there, out all night.
Katie Couric here. Matt Lauer there.
Right.
Apollo Ono here.
Whoa!
No, I have art history and creative writing and all kinds of stuff like that.
So when I think creative writing, I think Ken Doll all the way, Terry.
Yeah.
All the way. Now, when does your midterm start when?
Well, midterms start on Monday.
Terry, she's already signed, sealed, and delivered.
And then it's spring break.
From what?
Spring break Europe style.
And what do you do on spring break?
Well, I was supposed to be going to Egypt, but my dad flipped out and got angry, so my mom's coming and taking me to Spain.
What'd you do to piss off Dad?
This is the life of
Well, I
every...
told him I was going to Egypt, and he was like, "Do you want to have your brains blown out, or you flipping crazy?"
Wow, that's nice.
The life of every 20-year-old. Her mom's going to pick her up and take her to Spain as a consolation. All right.
Yeah.
Tough. I thought Egypt was a spring break hotspot, though, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Walk like an Egyptian.
MTV does all kinds of programming from there. Now, Kendall, you are correct. Signed, sealed, and delivered for the summer internship here. Is that right? Is that something we should be looking forward to, or what?
Yeah.
And you're gonna
We've
be.
been talking about this for a while, right?
I tend to forget though if you don't remind me, so I'm just reminding myself. So it's like from what? From May till August, or what?
Well, yeah, I get home from Italy May 7th at 10 o'clock at night, and I'll be in the studio with Pasty Dave on the 8th at 5:30 in the morning.
That's crazy.
You could probably
And
take a day.
Yeah, you think?
No, she doesn't want to. Yes.
the jet lag
It's
wear
a
off.
Monday. I want to come right back in. Thanks off the plane.
So enthusiastic, Jerry. Yes. And then you're here till when? Just so we can be mentally prepared for this.
May 9th.
At the end of August. I'm not sure what
End of
day I have to go
August.
back for Rush yet.
Sledgehammer to me now.
Do you miss the sorority? Do you miss? Oh, geez. Do you miss the camaraderie with the ladies of your sorority, or what?
I do.
You missed the tickle fights? You missed
I got what?
tickle fights with Gennaro and Flavio isn't the same, is it?
I guess not. I don't know.
That's why you stopped the
I was
tickling.
really homesick last week, but I'm doing a lot better this week. We have a really close group of girls here.
Huh?
So.
What'd you say? Evie?
I don't think you're even
tough to
listening.
listen to.
Yeah. Sounds like she's like in some kind of hollow something.
Kendall, are you getting anything out of the Olympics being in Italy, or are you just kind of separated from all that
Oh my
excitement?
gosh, no, I went last weekend. It was the most amazing weekend of my life. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We went on Friday and we saw a women's ice hockey game. Those girls are brutal.
Yeah, they're hot.
And it was a ton of fun.
Ton of fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I went with only guys. All the girls flaked out, so I ended up going on this trip with guys. And I thought they were going to take care of me, but it ended up that I had to take care of all of them.
Oh, we don't doubt it. We don't doubt it.
One at a time. I think they knew that was coming.
Yeah, who's next?
Yes.
I got next.
What a strange twist and turn of the evening, huh? I bet that's never happened. So, all right, sounds like you're having fun all the way through Italy there.
Yeah, how are you guys? Are you getting ready to go to the Teen Party plane? I'm so mad I can't go.
You know, that was almost the first trace of the old sound, Terry.
I know.
Just talking about something cube-related. I'm so sad I can care.
No, I'm so upset. I missed it last year, and I'm missing it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's for actually employees of the station.
Oh, jeez.
You may not be invited.
Well, she banners.
I'm an employee.
She's an intern.
Are you going to be back in time for Summer Jam? I guess you will, yes. Summer Jam this year, Terry.
Yeah.
From what I hear, not going to be at the George.
Oh. No, at the George? George?
Not going to be at the George.
Whoa.
I'm kind of upset about it. We're not going to be able to stay in those Quincy hotels this year.
I'm kind of thinking, that's part of the whole experience, too. I kind of agree. It's kind of like going out to the George. It's almost like you're in a faraway land. It's all fun and frolics and beanering. And I think we got the White River Amphitheater secured, which is like right over in Terry's backyard.
That's right.
That's going to be fun.
Down
More
the
people
hill.
are going to get to go, but they're going to miss the whole hotel experience.
There's plenty of hotels I'm sure you could find around there.
Hotels in Auburn.
Plenty of hotels that suit your style there in Auburn there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's not the same thing.
Well, you could make it.
Yes.
All the hot patrollers in the hotel. It's not going to, I don't know. I miss that.
Yes, you're already thinking about the good old days. Is that right, Kendall?
Yeah, last year.
I remember starting to do that at age 20. All right, Kendall, sounds good.
Woohoo!
We'll check in with you. We'll check in with you later in the week when we have more time, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
Maybe you can call us or give us a heads up when you have a funny little Italy-like story and or anecdote.
Well, I email Pasty all the time. He never emails me back.
Oh. He's too busy
And I
emailing other
emailed you,
listeners.
and you haven't emailed me back either.
Too busy emailing other listeners. All right, thanks for the call. You're right.
Hang up on her now. Yeah.
Before she talks about all my emails.
Yeah, she's yapping too much.
Got some last-minute text pages, too?
I would love
Oh,
some.
yeah. 9:25 and 3 seconds.
Yes.
Somebody writes.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
When is your guys' Vegas trip? I'm moving there in a couple of weeks.
Oh, well then we'll be there.
Signed, Mateo.
Oh, goody, Mateo.
Yeah, it's going to be before that, Mateo. Anyway, 9:20 and 42 seconds. T-Man, I just saw a Chinese lady climb out of a dumpster. I swear to you, signed, Belton.
All right, Belton.
9:17. No reaction to that, Terry?
What does he want?
I don't know.
No reaction.
9:17
Why would I react to that then?
9:17 and 41 seconds. Mark writes, for the longest time, I actually thought Hopscotch Scott was pasty. I laugh my ass off when he does his impersonation now.
That's great. Thanks for sharing.
No reaction, Terry? Oh, dear. Thanks, Pasty.
I once saw Pasty crawl out of a dumpster.
That's got to be a sight. 9:07 and 51 seconds. I hate my girlfriend's dog. Can Terry come over and eat it for me? Signed, Troy. 9:07 and 36 seconds. I don't know what Terry looks like, but one thing is for certain. She has the most amazing voice. I am in mother-freaking love with her personality as well.
Oh, thank you.
All I can say about Terry Free is wow. I can't help but be turned on every morning.
Well, that was nice. Thank you.
It's very nice.
That's as deep a reaction as we get out of you, Terry?
What do you want?
that's nice.
Oh, God, hold on. Let me put the microphone down below.
Oh, jeez. Whoa. I thought I get the same. I was expecting the same reaction about the Chinese lady in the dumpster, but if you're, hey, better late than never. What's that now, Stephen?
That's only, that's nicer. Put the microphone down there. I mean, boy.
Okay, put it down there again.
Stephen, you missed the visual. She actually stuck the microphone down there for a second.
Wow.
Yes, was riding it crazy and smacked herself in the ass. 9:07 and 18 seconds.
I wanted the doggy to bite me in the
Can I get an ass massage from Terry's plum toes?
Who is this person? God,
It's all different people, Terry.
It's all different people.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Great.
This guy who writes
They love her.
the ass massage from Terry's plum toes is a 206 area code, and the guy who says he's turned on by you is a 425.
Whoa.
They love it.
They love Terry Free.
Terry's toes are huge on the east side.
9:04 and 29 seconds. This is from the 360, in case anyone's keeping score at home.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Do you think Steven's wife rolls him in flour and finds the wet spot?
Jeez.
That's from the 360, Steve.
Wow.
Yeah, they love you in the 360.
Steven's wet spot's huge in the 360.
Imagine if you roll Steven in flour and try to find the wet spot after he climbed out of a dumpster.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
The